Institute of Bankers of Nigeria. This, I dare say, is the foremost institute in this nation, truly built on integrity and professionalism. The theme for today's event is the Smart Bankers Compass: Innovate, Adapt, and Solve Like a Pro. His Excellency Prince Basi Out, the HCIB, the Executive Governor, Cross River State, is an inductee today and is joining us virtually. Your Excellency, we welcome you, sir. The President, Chairman of Council, Professor Pius Deji Olanrewaju, PhD, FCIB. We very welcome you this morning, sir. We have indeed a global senior top list. The first Vice President, Dr. Dele Alabi, FCIB, is joining us virtually this morning. You are very welcome, sir. Our second Vice President, the indefectible Amazon, Mrs. Mojisola Asieru Sweet, FCIB, also joining us virtually. Our natural treasurer, Dr. Peter Ashade, FCIB, also joining us virtually. It's indeed a virtual world.
Good morning, everyone, and congratulations to all the inductees.
Thank you, ma'am. Good morning. The Registrar, Global, Chief Executive, Akimorakio, ACIB, HCIB. You're warmly welcome. Our special guests of honor this morning, Lady Dr. Adachuku Dozie, the chairperson, Keystone Bank Limited. She's on our way. She will soon be with us. Next, we have Alhaji Mustafa Bintube, Chairman, Jaiz Bank PLC, ably represented by Mr. Al Hassan Abdul Karim, HCIB, Executive Director, Jaiz Bank PLC. Our distinguished guest speaker today is none other than Dr. Mrs. Jamila Sharif Ayedun, Managing Director, CEO, Credit Registry. You're very welcome this morning, ma'am. We have with us our esteemed past presidents of these highly revered institutes. Please welcome with me Professor Segun Ajibola, PhD, FCIB. You are very welcome, sir. Please also welcome with me Uche M. Olowu, PhD, MNI, FCIB. Is a doctor with the Messiah name. Sir, you're still paying duly to the Lord Jesus on a daily basis. All right. Ladies and gentlemen, as other past presidents and registrars join us, and past presidents join us, will be introducing them. CEOs of banks here present, we warmly welcome you this morning. Right. All past registrars and CEOs of CIBN, and particularly we would like to welcome Oloye Eson Ogunleye, FCIB. We warmly welcome you, sir. You're very welcome. Members of the CIBN Governing Council, and especially I'd like to recognize Mrs. Sylvia Nwakwe, FCIB. She's member CIBN Governing Council. I'd like to recognize an official of the Lagos State Branch, Dr. Mrs. Abosede Yinka Ogudimu, second vice, Lagos State Branch. Fellows, honorary senior members, microfinance certified bankers, and all categories of members of CIBN. I also warmly welcome our newly minted chartered bankers, and microfinance certified bankers this morning. Give yourselves a warm round of applause. Heads of banks, human resources, and academy. And I'd like to recognize the head at Access. I'm so sorry, ma'am. Your name, please. Mrs. Neka, your students are here. Wow, good. Take your flowers, ma'am. Take your flowers. Well done. Thank you for a well done job. Thank you. Thank you. The powerful Access team. Members of the academia, members of the banking community, and I'd like to specially recognize Mr. Moses Fabumui, Acting Chief Financial Officer, Keystone Bank. We welcome you. Thank you. I also like to recognize Mrs. Helen Mayegun, Directorate Head, Lagos Island and West Keystone Bank. You're welcome. The inductees of today, management and staff of CIBN, members of the press, ladies and gentlemen. Distinguished ladies and gentlemen, today is no ordinary day. Imagine this full awe, but I'd like to take you on a global world. This occasion is happening all over the world. Imagine that there are sphincters all over the world, and I mean across Africa, across the UK, US, name it. This is a truly global institute, and we celebrate everyone across the globe being inducted today. I dare say we have 36 sphincter centers in the 36 states of the Federation. It's just to ensure that we leave no one behind. Education is no longer about who can read and write, but who can learn, who can network, and who can advance and make progress. And I'm glad we're all here today, ready to learn and make progress. Distinguished ladies and gentlemen, before I call on the chairman, my name is Bukola Oluyadi, and I'll be anchoring this event. And at some point, I will hand over to the registrar. We've just also been joined by Mr. Pascal, is also a member of the, Mr. Pascal Nsoromoto, a member of the Governing Council. We warmly welcome you. Ladies and gentlemen, it's time for Chairman's welcome address. The chairman is not an ordinary man. And, you know, when you lead an institution like this, you need to carry several bags. You must have extra luggage. You know, when we're traveling as women, you have luggage one, luggage two, then you have extra. But his extra luggage is carrying for Gen Z, he's carrying for the bankers, he's carrying for CBN, he's carrying for all of us. I mean, this is a man who's been given this responsibility and is wearing it with all his grace that the Lord has given. So this morning, without much ado, I'd like to call on the President, Chairman of Council, CIBN, Professor Pius Deji Olarewaju, PhD, FCIB, for the Chairman's welcome address.
We thank God Almighty for the grace to be here today, all of us. But before I go into my speech, I believe it is expedient for me to talk about the protocols and recognize some dignitaries that are here in our midst. CIBN is making history today. We have been making history. Let me say that CIBN is making another history today. As I recognize His Excellency, Prince Basi Otu, ACIB, the Executive Governor of Cross River, who has joined us virtually. That is the very first governor in Nigeria. When we approached him some years ago about the issue of fellowship, he said, I don't want honorary fellowship. I want to be qualified like any other students. And he went for the exam, lo and behold, without any any manipulation in our usual characteristics of those things, the man was able to pass this exam and is being inducted as the very first governor to achieve that feat. If I cast a retrospective glance on the history of education of our CIBN, I think something that was very close to that, some of our elders and past presidents are here, is when Mr. Kolawole, the then MD of Trade Bank, sat for our exam with some of his workers and students, and it got shattered. So we are making another history today. So, His Excellency, thank you for making a difference in Nigeria. Permit me also, like we did mention a couple of minutes ago, your institute is no longer a local institute. It is now a global institute. And a veritable exemplification of this, what happened to some of my legacy team. As we are talking, the very first VP of your great institute, Dr. Dele Alabi, is in US, organizing and planning for this kind of event in US. Also, the second VP called me this morning, and she said she's holding forth for the legacy team in the United Kingdom, and still on the same assignment. And also, the national treasurer of our great institute, Dr. Peter Ashade, is also in Dubai doing the same thing we are doing here. Is your institute not a global institute? Clap for your institute. So we are really going global. I thank all these legacy team members for their support, unwavering support, and for the prayers and for the changes that is taking place in our great institute. Also permit me to recognize our global registrar, global indeed, in nation, in protocol, in service, in administrative acumen. Let's clap for him. Thank you, sir, for being here. We are also privileged, with the presence of Lady Dr. Adashu Kudwese, chairperson of Keystone Limited, is on the way. She is on the way. She will soon join us, at this program. And I'm also glad that the chairman of JAIS is being represented by my very good friend, Mr. Hassan Abdul Karim, ACIB Executive Director, JAIS Bank. Good to have you, sir. Thank you for coming again. And also the distinguished guest speaker of today, my very good sister who has been very, very supportive of the legacy team. We appreciate you, Dr. Mrs. Jamila Sharif Ayedun. Good to have you. I wish that please part of your group MD that you will be with me here and you will also be with me in Abuja. And he said, the course is wide open for you to go and carry out and represent them. Good to have you here this morning. Esteemed past presidents that are here, let me recognize especially, our iconic professor, Professor Shegun Ajibola. Anything that is education is always there. Thank you, sir, for honoring us with your presence. And also, we are so fortunate in CIBN that we have a special man who bear the name Messiah, and also a name to it. Yes, Dr. Usholowo. Good to have you, sir. Thank you for the support over the years. And also permit me to also recognize the CEO of banks, though they've been so supportive of this regime right from day one up to this today. Many of them have joined virtually. Thank you, sirs and ma'ams, for your support. We don't take it for granted. Also permit me to recognize all our past registrars. A lot of them, two of them said they will join virtually, but we have the veteran here and one of our leading lights, in this profession. Good to have you, sir. Thank you for coming. Member of my council, they are the pillars that is holding forth, whatever we are doing. And I can see Mrs. Sylvia, who are good to have you this morning. They were with me a few days ago in another assignment. Still, they are still here. And Mr. Pascal Soromoto, good to have you there. These are council members that are supporting our administration. Thank you for coming. Thank you for always being there. Fellows and honorary senior members, microfinance certified bankers, and all other category of membership that are here or that have joined us virtually. We don't take this for granted. Thank you for coming, because this is the day of celebration, and all of us are very glad to be a partaker in it. And let's also recognize the head of banks, human resources, and academy, and I can see that of access. I want you to stand again. Yes, yes. There is a maxim in law. It's a resistor loquitur. The thing speak for itself. I mentioned it a few minutes ago with Madam that some years ago when I was the chairman of the C capacity building, which is now, we used to call it education committee that time, that a woman with towering power and everything said she will cooperate with it. She actually made a promise, and that's Mrs. Agbede, the erstwhile MD of the holding assets. And you can see that woman has made a difference. And he gave the baton to another wonderful woman. And what is going to happen is that the warriors will take over the industry in the next few years. It's a prophecy, but it's very simple. So, members of the academia that are here who has come to support us, members of the banking community as a whole, and the inductees, without you, we won't be gathering. I want you to clap for yourself, for being this success achievement. Management and staff of the CIBN, I thank you all because we keep on pushing you to raise the bar. And you are continuously raising the bar. Thank you. Members of the press, thank you for coming. You're always there with us. And also, ladies and gentlemen, it's another great day in the life of a great institute. And the data available at my disposal, confirm the fact that today, we will be, carrying out an induction involving 923 chartered bankers. It has never happened in the history of this something. Some years ago in the 80s, we were not more than 20, at times 15. Then we will know ourselves all over the Nigeria. You qualified this year. How we look to a day like this. I thank God that I'm living to witness a day, not 20, not 15, not 20 people across Nigeria, but today, 923 people. Distinguished guests and esteemed colleagues, honored inductees, the cherished members of our banking community, I'm filled with tremendous pride and joy to stand before you today as we gather for the Institute's 2025 Stream 2 Chartered Bankers Induction Ceremony. This is not just an event. It is a celebration of excellence, a testament to perseverance, and a defining moment in the career of our exceptional inductees. I did mention that the chairperson of this occasion will soon march in, and you see I elegantly marching in to celebrate with you. Let's clap for her. As we proceed, let us take a moment to reflect on the significance of this occasion, not just for our inductees, but for the future of banking and finance. Together, we continue to uphold integrity, innovation, and leadership that defines our industry. To our inductees, today, you join a league, of professionals committed to shaping the future of banking and finance in Nigeria. Hearty congratulations. This is your moment of joy, and your joy will not be cut short by God's grace. Today, we mark a pivotal milestone as we formally welcome 1,242 outstanding professionals. That is, I've added those people with certification, to that figure that I gave before. Outstanding professionals into the prestigious ranks of chartered banks of our institute. This achievement is far more than, a ceremonial tradition. It is a recognition of the hard work, unwavering discipline, and relentless dedication you have demonstrated in meeting the rigorous standards of our profession. In this wise, a total of 923, like I did mention before, will be inducted through the following routes. We have about 4 routes that you can come in. Chartered Banker MBA route, that's with University of Bangor, UK, 7. Chartered Bankers regular route, that's 816. MSC Chartered Banker route 22. S&P MFP Chartered Banker 78. And 319 micro certified professionals. That is how we are able to get a figure of 1,200 and something. This remarkable number of inductees stand as a testament, to our industry's unwavering dedication to professionalism, ethical excellence, and lifelong learning. Today's ceremony carries particular significance as we gather under the powerful theme, the Smart Bankers Compass. Innovate, adapt, and solve like a pro, like a professional. That's what the pro stands for. A call to action perfectly suited to our times. We operate in an era of unprecedented transformation. We have seen it and witnessed it, and we are still experiencing it, and it's going to continue for quite some time. Where technological innovations, global economic shifts, evolving customer needs, and regulatory complexities are redrawing the banking landscape. So we have to adjust. We have no option than to adjust. The professionals we celebrate today represent more than technical mastery. They embody the critical factor of foresight to navigate change, ingenuity to drive innovation, and professional acumen to solve tomorrow's challenges today. Let us remember that true innovation extends far beyond digital tools. It is a transformative mindset that must permeate everything from product design to process optimization, to how we earn and maintain stakeholders' trust in an increasing dynamic world. Please allow me to share some insights, that can be of guide to you in this journey, because the expectation of your colleagues will be higher. The expectation of assets who have spent money, the expectation of other banks who have spent money in training you, the time, you have consumed and everything, they want you to come and put it into practical reality in your place of work. And this can serve as a guide. Number one, spot opportunities in every work. Many impactful improvements, from noticing small gaps or inefficiency in daily tasks and suggesting practical fixes will go a long way that will give you recognition in your work environment. A Harvard Business Review study found that 70% of successful service innovations originate from ideas submitted by frontline employees rather than top management. That's it. So don't underrate yourself. Don't say that until you become a fellow, you are already shattered. The anointing is already flowing in your body. Yes. All we just doing is just a confirmation, to send it back to your banks and your industry, wherever you find yourself, to be an agent, of improvement. B, adjust your approach to fit the situation. Flexibility is how you respond to changing clients' needs or market conditions can turn challenges into opportunities. We believe in CIBN that in every challenge, that we have, there are opportunities. We believe in the word of Aristotle that says that education, knowledge, is a defense in the time of adversity. If there's any time you need to show the world that you are a professional, this is the time. The opportunity is at your beck and call now. APWC Global CEO Survey in 2024 shows that companies with high adaptability are 33% more likely to report revenue growth in volatile markets. Many people have wondered why our industry are declaring trillion, of profit. The reason is not far-fetched. In the time of adversity, the grain shall be separated from the shaft. And that is exactly what you are saying. So apply those knowledge that you have acquired through us, be an epitome, an ambassador of scholarship, wherever you find yourself. C, break problems into manageable pieces. Tackling complex issues by breaking them into smaller steps improves clarity and execution speed. According to Bain and Company, structured problem-solving approach can increase, resolution efficiency up to 40% in service-based industry. And Thank God our own is what? Service-based industry. D, use relationship as a resource. Many of us, I was very glad when somebody told me today that when I entered, I said, I have some of my colleagues, I've met new people when I was preparing for this program. That is the way to go. You need networking because at the end of the day, your network will be determined that the quality of networking you have done in the past. Even as you are here today, as people are jumping on and celebrating, be looking for somebody, 2 or 3 people, or even 10. Let me mandate to 10 people that will be your friend. Because the one who is be your friend who is in another bank today, you may meet at the top or when decision is to be taken. So building strong internal and external networks, ensure you can access help and expertise quickly when challenges arise. LinkedIn 2023 Workplace Learning Report knows that employees with strong professional network are 58% more likely to solve work problems faster. So you can see, so you want to be respected in your various endeavors, then you must do this. Protect trust at all costs. Every new idea or change must reinforce transparency. There is no way, there is no substitute for transparency and integrity. As trust is the foundation of banking, the 2025 Edman Trust Barometer reveals that financial institutions with strong and ethical reputation, achieve 26% higher customer trust scores compared to their peers. So your motto should be trust and honesty, and be an epitome of integrity and not work in your work environment. Distinguished guests, we are truly privileged today to be in the presence of exemplary leaders whose participation elevates the ceremony beyond mere formality. Their presence here serves as both inspiration to our inductees and a powerful reminder of the critical role mentorship can play. The reason why we brought some of these people for you, that they can share experience with you, because we believe that if you don't have anybody to inspire you, you will still inspire. And my prayer for you is that you will continue to glow in God's glory in this profession. Yes. Among these esteemed leaders, we are particularly honored to welcome His Excellency Prince Basi Otu, ACIB Governor of Cross River State, not only as our special guest of honor, but as a transformational leader whose remarkable governance has visibly reshaped Cross River State. Today, we celebrate His Excellency's unique distinction in CIBN history as the first sitting state governor to voluntarily undertake and complete the prestigious Chartered Banker Program, an exceptional demonstration of his unwavering commitment to professional excellence and lifelong, learning that set a profound example for all to emulate. We are equally honored, to recognize our distinguished special guests of honor who have graced this occasion with their esteemed presence. Lady Ada Chukwudozie, Ma, we appreciate you, Ma, who is here in our midst, the chairman, Keystone Bank Limited. Mr. Mohammed Mustafa, you need to be chairman of Jay's Bank that is being represented here as mentioned before. We thank you all. Mr. The MD of Access, Roosevelt Obuna, FCIB, who has also joined us virtually. These are veterans in the field. People have made their mark, and we are glad they are here to motivate you. We extend gratitude to our special guest speaker, Dr. Jamila Sharifa Yedun, Managing Director, CEO of Credit Registry, for graciously accepting to share our invaluable expertise with our inductees today. Your collective presence, here represents more than just ceremonial participation. It embodies the very essence of professional solidarity and leadership that continue to elevate banking and finance industry. We deeply appreciate your unwavering commitment to fostering excellence, and advancing the highest standard of our profession. To our esteemed inductees, today marks both a celebration of your achievement and a solemn commissioning. As you join the rank of chartered bankers, you become guardians of trust in one of the society's most vital economic pillars. May your careers forever be guided by 3 cardinal directions of excellence. And what are these cardinal directions? Number 1, the courage to innovate, because you can see that the the orthodoxies of yesteryears. They are the heresies of today in the banking industry. So you have to keep on innovating, even beyond what we had. The wisdom to adapt. You have to adapt to those changes, and the integrity to solve challenges with uncompromising ethics. The banking profession doesn't merely need skilled practitioners. It demands visionary leaders, stewards. The compass is now in your hands. The compass is what we use to navigate. It's now has been given to you. You have been empowered. The anointing will be, you will shake me today. You will tap anointing that will achieve greater results than even than myself today. As Albert Einstein once said, the measure of intelligence is the ability to change. You understand? You must cultivate that changing attitude. You understand? And that is why we also believe in Chairman Mao's position when he, said that if you want to change the society, indoctrinate the youth. But I want to change it now, and we want to indoctrinate you, in how a bankers should behave. May you carry this truth into your careers, using change, not as a disruption, but as a tool for creating lasting impact on our industry. Once again, congratulations to all the inductees, home and abroad, and it shall be well with you. The future is definitely bright. God bless Nigeria. God bless CIBN. God bless all our inductees.
Can we make that more resounding, please? Thank you very much, Chairman, for that insightful and thought-provoking welcome address. I mean, the charge cannot be better than this, and I can only remember the last three, having tried to be a good student starting this morning. And in line with the theme of today, he said we should have the courage to innovate. And all of us that are in our workplaces, innovation starts from ideation. But it takes a lot of courage to bulldoze your way through and ensure that those ideas come to light. He then said we need the wisdom to adopt. If you cannot adopt, if you're not adaptable, that means you're not malleable. You can't change easily. We're not saying be like the chameleon, but again, be like the chameleon, but be wise about it. So change, take the best and move on with it. And lastly, integrity is our compass. We need to solve ethically, solve problems with integrity. Let everybody know what this institution, what this industry stands for, and that is our charge this morning. Mr. Chairman, sir, thank you very much for that charge, and we are indeed inspired this morning. Ladies and gentlemen, I'd like to quickly recognize and welcome again, before I call her to the podium, our special guest of honor, Lady Dr. Ada Chikudozie, Chairperson, Keystone Bank Limited. You're very welcome, ma'am. Next, I'd like to recognize again the son of one of our main founding fathers, Engineer Akim Oji Otiti. You're very welcome, sir. We have also joined, or who have just joined us, a member of the Governing Council, member of the CIBN, Opeoluwa Awolesi FCIB. You're very welcome. Thank you. Ladies and gentlemen, we're about to go into the special remarks right now. Right. I am also being told that we're joined by a former registrar and CEO, Dr. Uju Ogubunka. You are very welcome, sir. That's a daddy in the industry. You're very welcome. We'll be going on now to the special remarks by our special guest of honor, and we'll be starting with none other than Lady Dr. Ada Chikudozie, Chairperson, Keystone Bank Limited. I warmly welcome you to the podium, ma'am.
The President and Chairman of Council, Chartered Institute of Bankers of Nigeria, Professor Pius Deji Olaronwaju. My co-guest of honor, the chairman of Jais Bank, PLC, who is ably represented by Mr. Al-Hassan Abdul Karim, an executive director of the bank. My sister, the guest speaker, Dr. Jamila Sharif Ayedun. Distinguished members of the Governing Council, past and present, government functionaries here present, captains of industries, esteemed inductees and awardees, colleagues in the industry, gentlemen of the press, distinguished ladies and gentlemen. I am humbled to address you today as guests of honor at this 2025 Stream 2 Chartered Institute of Bankers of Nigeria Chartered Banker Induction and Prize Awards ceremony. I thank CIBN for this recognition and for the opportunity to share a few words at this very important gathering. Today's celebration and event is not just to celebrate the hard work of the inductees here, but it offers us an opportunity to reflect on the long-standing role of Chartered Institute Bankers of Nigeria role and impact in shaping the banking industry. So for decades now, the Chartered Institute of Bankers of Nigeria has stood as a beacon of professionalism, a guardian of ethics, and a training ground for the finest talents. It is the crucible where intellect and integrity are forged in a distinct mark of banking excellence. And the fact that over 1,000 candidates are being inducted today demonstrates both the importance of the award by aspiring professionals and the growth of the profession without ignoring the critical role of CIBN in strengthening standards across the financial system. At Keystone Bank, we firmly believe that the sustainability of our industry today depends on deliberate human capacity development. And this is why we have ensured that our Learning Academy is fully equipped and accredited by CIBN as a training center of excellence. In keeping with the institution standards, we run training programs not just for fresh graduates, but also for experienced staff, equipping them to excel in today's dynamic industry. We also invest in their professional growth by covering CIBN examination registration fees and offering interest-free support loans. Furthermore, the bank actively participates in open training programs by CIBN across subject areas of banking practice and has a long-standing policy to register all AGMs and above as honorary members of the Institute. These efforts reflect our commitment to continuous learning and professional growth. And I'm particularly very proud that 14 members of our staff are among today's inductees. Distinguished ladies and gentlemen, the banking industry continues to evolve in ways we could hardly imagine a decade ago. Shifting economic realities and breakthroughs in technology are transforming the way financial services are delivered. At the same time, fintechs and digital platforms are setting new standards, and even customers now demand faster, simpler, and safe solutions. These realities bring us back to the importance of today's theme, which is the Smart Banker's Compass: innovate, adapt, and solve like a pro. The banker of future must innovate, must adapt, and above all, must remain ethical. While technology is important, it is integrity that sustains confidence. Profit without integrity is destructive, and progress without trust is unsustainable. Esteemed inductees, your presence here today is evidence of your resilience, discipline, and determination. You have worked hard to reach this milestone and deserve every bit of recognition you are receiving. But let me also remind you, this moment is not the destination, but the beginning of a lifelong journey of learning and service. As you move forward, remember that your certificate is not just a document, but a responsibility. It is a call to uphold the highest standards of professionalism and ethics. It is an invitation to prove day after day that trust is a real currency of banking. Keep in mind, banking is not only about figures or profit. It is about people. It is about enabling small businesses to grow, helping families to achieve their dreams, and ensuring that no Nigerian is left behind in accessing financial services. And so I urge every one of you to embrace lifelong learning, to treat every customer with fairness and respect, to avoid shortcuts and misconduct, and to never be tempted by quick gains. Integrity must be your constant guide. The profession you are joining today is quite demanding, but it is also very rewarding. And if you stay true to its values, you will not only succeed, but you also help shape the future of banking in Nigeria. Once again, I commend the CIBN leadership for their dedication to raising the standards of our profession. I also extend my appreciation to the families and institutions who have supported today's inductees along the way. And to the inductees, congratulations on this very well-deserved recognition. Keystone Bank is proud to work alongside the CIBN in raising a generation of professionals who will not just adapt to the future, but help define it. Let me reemphasize that while banking may operate on figures, it is trust that truly sustains it. Trust is and must always remain our true capital. Thank you very much, and may God bless you all.
Let's keep the applause going. Let's keep the applause going, please. Thank you very much, ma'am, for that charge. It's very heartwarming when we have this re-echoed and re-emphasized so that we all know why we are in this industry. Thank you, ma'am, for the charge. I heard the word trust coming back and back again, almost as if it can't be overstated. Trust is the real currency of banking. Banking is about people, enabling small businesses, ensuring trust, embracing lifelong learning. That is for all of us that are here. And then we must learn to adapt, redefine, and once again, make sure trust is our true compass. Thank you very much, ma'am, for the charge, and we will keep all of this to our heart. Once again, another round of applause for our special guest of honor. Thank you very much. Before the next speaker, we have here with us Dr. Ijiwere Ben, as the son of a past president, after which this hall is named. You're very welcome. Thank you for being with us. So quickly, I would like to call on our second special guest of honor for a special remark. That is the Alhaji Mohammed Mustafa Bintube, ably represented by Mr. Al Hassan Abdul Karim, HCIB, Executive Director, Jaiz Bank PLC. Please, a round of applause as we welcome him to the podium.
The president, chairman of our great institute, registrar of the institute, esteemed council members, colleagues, good morning. My name, as introduced, is Al Hassan Abdul Karim. I'm here to represent my chairman, Malam Mustafa Bintube, who is unavoidably out of the country and could not make it physically. So I'm here to present his goodwill message as it is. So, the president, chairman of council of our great institute, distinguished council members, past presidents, fellows of the institute, captains of industry, esteemed colleagues, ladies and gentlemen, and most importantly, our dear inductees, Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullah, and a beautiful good morning to you all. It gives me an immense joy and deep honor to stand before you today at this historic occasion. The induction of new members into the Chartered Institute of Bankers of Nigeria is not just a ceremonial rite of passage. It is renewal of trust, a reinforcement of values, and commitment to a profession that sits at the It's commitment to a profession that sits at the very heart of our nation's economic destiny. Permit me to begin this speech with a thought. A compass does not decide your journey. It only points you in the right direction. In the profession of banking, where tides of change are constant, winds of uncertainty blow without warning, the banker's greatest tool is not the balance sheet or the capital of the bank, but a compass of professionalism, values, skills, and mindset. And that is why today's theme, Smart Bankers Compass, innovate, adapt, solve like a pro, is so fitting. It provides a framework for navigating the fast changing world of finance, one that demands intelligence, integrity, creativity, and discipline. So let's ruminate over the theme of this occasion. Innovate. Innovation is the banker's new compass needed. There was a time when banking was defined by manual ledgers, vault, long queues in banking hall, and brick and mortar branches. But the modern bankers of today, I'm sure many of us and those standing here are not opportune to witness those days. And it's a thing of the past. Today, innovation, not just in banking, but in our lives, is no longer an option, but a necessity. So also in our own industry, consider the mobile banking, which everybody here uses, which was not available 25 years ago. But today, a farmer in Zamfara State, a student at University of Nsukka, and a trader at Balogun Market can conduct transactions from devices smaller than their palms. And consider the fintechs that have filled our world today and were born just a decade ago. Yet, they are now reshaping the financing sector, payment, and wealth management. Also, let's consider artificial intelligence and blockchain technology that once were dismissed as futuristic. But these technologies are today redefining credit scoring, compliance, and fraud detection. So a smart banker should ask himself, how can I create a financial solution that not only serves, but also empowers? How do I make banking inclusive for the unbanked, sustainable for the environment, and resilient for the future? Innovation does not mean abandoning our foundation. It means reimagining it, reinforcing the foundation. It is not about being reckless as well, but it's about being courageous enough to challenge the status quo for the greater goods of today and tomorrow. Adaptation here means thriving amidst changes. So if innovation, we said, is the compass needle, then adaptability is going to be the steady hands that holds this needle. Banking is perhaps one of the most heavily regulated and closely scrutinized industry in the whole world. Policies of government shift, global economies fluctuate, crises emerge, whether be it financial meltdown, pandemic, or geopolitical shocks. But banking regulation is still what it is. In fact, it is even continuously being made stronger and stricter. To adapt, we need to remember that Charles Darwin once said, "It is not the strongest of the species that survives, nor the most intelligent, but the most responsive to changes." I'm sure those of us that have read biology will remember the survival of the fittest, and also must have read about Charles Darwin. So the banker of today cannot afford rigidity. We must embrace digital tools, reskill ourselves with the data-driven age, and understand that agility is as important as stability. Adaptability in today's world means learning continuously, not only about banking practice, but in emerging fields like cybersecurity, ESG financing, and behavioral economics. We also need to understand that customers are not just numbers or account numbers on our system. These are human beings that are informed, demanding, and empowered partners of the bank who make the balance sheet, the profitability we report at the end of every reporting period. We must therefore do whatever we can to provide the services that is required by these customers. You don't innovate, you don't adapt, you become extinct. Accepting that the banker of tomorrow must be as comfortable with algorithm as with account statement. To adapt is to remain relevant, and to remain relevant is to remain valuable. To solve like a pro means delivering with purpose and integrity. Ladies and gentlemen, and my dear inductees, let us not forget the ultimate purpose of banking is solving problems. Every product we design, every credit facility we extend, every advisory service we provide is intended to solve a challenge, whether for an individual, for a business, or for a nation. But solving like a professional means doing two of these things. One, professionalism. The discipline, ethics, integrity that our institute insists upon. We have to remain professionals wherever, however we find ourselves. We must also do that with purpose and unwavering focus on solution that improves lives. We should not just provide solutions that make money for our banks. We should provide solutions that improve lives, foster inclusion, and create shared prosperity. Our dear country today, we have so many pressing needs. Small and medium industries are struggling with access to affordable capital. Youth are searching for pathways to financial independence, and a nation that is seeking sustainable financing for infrastructure and green energy. The challenge is thrown to each and every one of you to think and provide solutions that will continue to solve these problems. A smart banker is not a mere employee of an institution, but an architect of solution, a bridge builder between resources and opportunities, and steward of public trust. To solve like a pro is to rise above the transactional banker and embrace being a transformational banker. So my charge to the inductees today is that today is more than a celebration. It is a charge to each and every one of you. You are not merely receiving certificates. You are being entrusted with a compass that points not to the comfort of routine, but to the challenge of relevance. Let innovation be your north. Always new ways to create value. Let adaptability be your east. Embrace change as a companion, not a threat. Let problem solving, guided by professionalism, be your true North Star. Remember, the world will not remember bankers for the product they launched, but for the problems they solved. Let me end with a thought that a compass, no matter how precise it is useless if the traveler is too afraid to move. Inductees, today, as you take your oath in this noble profession, move forward with courage, move forward with clarity, and move forward with conviction. The future of banking in Nigeria, and indeed Africa, will not be written by chance. It will be written by professionals like you, guided by smart bankers' compass. Congratulations on your induction, and welcome to the vanguard of profession. Thank you, and God bless all of us.
Please, a warm round of applause for that charge. I'm not the one being inducted, but I feel so supercharged this morning, listening to that, and like, there's just so much going on. As he was talking, I started thinking about the word, the true north. And just as I finished thinking about it, then he said, your north, and talking about making innovation your true north. But I think the biggest thing is we've talked about a compass here today. And what does a compass do? It guides you when you're on the way, whether to go north, east, west, or south. But he said something. The compass is completely, utterly, absolutely useless without the courage to move. And the chairman, when he was charging us with his welcome, he said that courage was critical for us in innovating. So I want us to start teasing everything together. That today we're not leaving just with a charge because we're chartered, but we're being encouraged to take the future with our hands and ready to make that change that is very possible. Ladies and gentlemen, please, a warm round of applause for the chairman, Jaiz Bank, ably represented by Mr. Al-Hassan. Thank you so very much for that. Before I call the guest speaker, we have to do an activity, all of us. We all always say that even if we're not Gen Zs by age, we're Gen Zs at heart. How many Gen Zs are here? I changed the definition. It's either by age or by heart. Which one is your own? By heart, okay. So everybody here is young by heart. Hallelujah. I'm the first person. In fact, those who are younger than me, by the way, I'm under 16, so I don't know where you're going to fit. If me, I'm under 16. So we're going to do something. Have you taken a selfie this morning? Okay, from the back. Let's leave the front. How many people have taken a selfie this morning? Since you got here, I saw many ladies there. You can't lie now. Integrity. Oh yeah, how many people have taken selfies this morning? Better. So now, let's now do it properly. I want you to take that selfie and I want you to tag CIBN and then you put it there. Smart Bankers Compass. Innovate, adapt, and solve like a pro. Are you ready? See registrar, all of you that you are saying you are young at heart, global registrar. He doesn't operate from this level, He operates from, where are those, Oga Keystone? Oh yeah, where's your phone? Your selfie. Let's do this. Good. So everybody, please, let's do that. Take your selfie. Let's tag CIBN. Let's say the Smart Bankers Compass. Innovate, adapt, and solve like a pro. We want that phrase to start trending today. That's how I know if you've done it. I see one of my guys inside the crowd. Please, I'd like to recognize one doctor. He's hiding in the crowd. Doctor, please stand up. Dr. Enacho, please. On the LBS, please, we recognize you is the lead for all the ACIB SMP group, the group of which I belonged. This time last year, I was here, by the way. Hey. I didn't introduce myself properly. My name is Bukola Oluyadi, HCIB, ACIB. I mean, it doesn't happen like that. Okay. Let's move on before registrar will deal with me. Ladies and gentlemen, we have come to that defining moment, and I would like to call on a special person to this podium. But before I do so, please just give me a few minutes. Let me just go there and read a profile. We always bring, huh? Yes, I will. It's when you want to be fast that technology starts dealing with you. So please bear with me. Technology is acting up. I recall about how many years ago when I just got into banking. I'm a communicator at heart, by the way, for most of my experience. So when I got into banking and I started working with CIBN and they started talking about getting chartered, I was so scared. I said, lie, that me, I'm not doing this exam. Those days when they used to say, come and do it, you just see people failing. So when they said do ACIB, I said, no, I'm not doing. But here I am today, fully, properly chartered ACIB. And that's to show that great things are possible if you put your heart to it. Ladies and gentlemen, today's guest speaker is Dr. Jamila Sharif Ayedun. Dr. Jamila, I'll be taking your profile right now. Dr. Jamila Sharif is an international professional that brings multifaceted experience in business, technical, and people management. She's a thought leader with 30 years of experience in defining strategy, developing organizational structure, building diverse winning teams, and delivering results. She's a co-founder of the Credit Registry Corporation, a software technology company headquartered in Washington State, USA. In 2014, she was appointed substantive MD/CEO of Credit Registry Nigeria, the country's pioneer and largest credit bureau operator, and successfully grew the company to profitability by 858%. Under her leadership, Credit Registry has been selected as one of Africa's top 20 most innovative companies by the Financial Times magazine, awarded the Product Leadership Award for Credit Reporting and Risk Management Enterprise Software by Frost & Sullivan, recognized as Nigeria's best credit bureau service provider by Capital Finance International, and received the M&A Today Global Award for Best Strategic Technical Partnership Firm of the Year. She sits on the board of several enterprises and non-profit organizations and is an active member of the Institute of Directors. She's a graduate of the Illinois School of Technology, IIT, where she earned a BSc in Electrical Engineering with the highest presidential honor, the Stryker Award. A commitment to continuous education has also seen her graduate, thank you, from world-renowned institutions, including Dale Carnegie, the Stanford Steed Institution, Wharton School of Business Certificate Program for FinTech Revolution, Financial Services and Strategies for Digital Transformation. Furthermore, she holds a PhD in Credit Management from the London Postgraduate Credit Management College, LPCMC, in the United Kingdom. You understand what I'm saying? So she comes fully powered. I'd like us to welcome to the podium the guest speaker for today's guest speaker's address, Dr. Jamila Sharif Ayedun, Managing Director, CEO, Credit Registry. And she's pretty too.
I think I'm the first one to be able to say good afternoon. Good afternoon. Thank you. Wow, you guys, first of all, I just want to say that from here, you look amazing. So please give yourselves a round of applause today. Your Excellencies, distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, it is my profound honor to stand here before you today to be your guest speaker. So thank you. As Madame has mentioned, my name is Dr. Jamila Sharif Ayedun, and I am delighted to be in your midst. But as you can probably recognize from my accent, I am from America. I am an American. But I want to say that I call this great nation my home, Nigeria. That's thanks to my incredible husband, who's Yoruba. So with a deep sense of belonging, I do want to greet my beloved Yoruba family here in this audience with Ekason. And not to leave out my honorable Hausa brothers and sisters, Assalamu alaikum and Sanu. And to the Igbo chairman and chairwomen, Ndewo. I must certainly give my deepest respects to the President Chairman of the Council, CIBN. Thank you, sir. Also to His Excellency, Prince Basiaut, the Executive Governor, Cross River State. Congratulations to you, one of the first. So yes. I also want to thank and give respects to the Registrar, Chief Executive. Thank you so much, sir, for the opportunity. And to our guests, special guests of honor, fantastic delivery this morning. To Lady Dr. Ada Chikodozie, thank you, ma. And to Alaji as well, who is ably represented by Mr. Alassad-san today. Thank you, sir. To the captains of industry, CEOs of banks, and all the past registrars, CEOs of CIBN, thank you and good afternoon. Most importantly, it is about you in this audience today. All of our new inductees, I want to say congratulations. Congratulations on this momentous occasion today. I'm going to tell you, you are the future of banking in Nigeria. So anything you complain about is your opportunity now to fix it. So, but it is my privilege today to just share with you my thoughts on today's topic, the smart banker, innovate, adapt, and solve like a pro. But not only as the managing director of Credit Registry, I'm also the chairman of the Credit Bureau Association of Nigeria. I'm the vice president of the FinTech Association of Nigeria. But most importantly, I am your partner. I'm in your partner in a collective journey that we're all on together. So today, as we are here to celebrate this milestone together, we will use our compass to navigate a bright future for this country and for our countrymen and women. So it is clear that the future of banking does belong to you. The ground beneath you as you sit right now, you have to navigate it It's a new terrain in Africa. You're in the largest economy on this continent. And we need more than a map. We do need a compass. So we need leaders that are willing to forge new paths. I can remember just 2 decades ago when I came to Nigeria, the banks, many of you sitting in this room, you welcomed me to Nigeria full of promise. I mean, some of you were even just beginning to become IPOs. Some I invested in, so thank you. But also, it was an environment where the NPLs were beyond. They were higher than they had ever seen before. Capitalization was a new exercise on ground, and overnight you can see a mouse now becoming an elephant, all because of recapitalization. Another thing that was happening then, you had physical branches that were literally the epicenter of financial activity. You walk in, there's lines everywhere. In fact, you would find most people carrying so much cash. They were like walking ATMs. Now, that was before the agent bankers, right? So they were literally walking ATMs. You go, you sit in a restaurant, Oga pulls out a wad this big to start counting to pay for his bill. The idea of being mobile first, digital first, economy back then wasn't even a dream, but today, because of the banking institutions, this is our reality. So give yourselves, please, a round of applause. So Nigeria has seen this evolution. It's moving in an accelerated pace and is driven by the young, the tech-savvy population, and it's a vibrant fintech ecosystem that's the undercurrent. In fact, the African fintech sector is widely recognized as one of the fastest growing in the world at this point. In 2025 alone, the continent's fintechs have been able to generate revenues that are estimated at 23 billion USD, and it's expected to grow to 65 billion by 2030. If you haven't invested, I say you should invest today. So let's talk about the Smart Banker's Compass. You can see here on the slide, yes. The Smart Banker's Compass, what is that? It is a rapidly changing environment. What is a banker supposed to do? How is it supposed to find its way? The Smart Banker's Compass, it is a mindset. It's a mindset that actually is built on 2 core ideas. On one hand, it is a physical device. That's what a compass is. It's a physical device. It helps you determine the direction you should go in. So I want you to consider that as everything when it comes to your data, your technology, AI, everybody's talking about AI right now, market insights, that's your physical compass. Even new regulatory requirements, physical compass. This is how we're going to innovate and adapt. But on the other hand, a compass is also a guiding or motivating purpose and a principle. So in other words, there's something also called a moral compass. This moral compass, I want you to consider that as your customers, as your community, as our economy. This is what is truly going to set you apart and allow for you to solve like a pro. So for the next few minutes, I'd like to take us on this journey where we now talk about the future of banking and where the smart banker belongs in this future. You have to have both your physical compass to show you the right direction, but you're also going to have to carry that moral compass to ensure that the right direction you're going in is delivering for your customers and for your community. So we'll explore 3 points. Some of them have been talked about by the speakers today, but those 3 points is innovate, adapt, and solve. And both your physical and moral compass are going to be required and absolutely essential if you're going to be the smart banker of the future. So who is this smart banker? A smart banker is someone who looks and sees beyond the numbers. They serve not only the institution that they work for, but they also serve the customer, the community, and the broader economy, as mentioned before. So your compass is going to point you in 3 clear directions, and they're powerful directions. It's going to point you to how to innovate, how to adapt, and if you listen really, really closely, it's going to teach you how to solve like a pro. So let's get started and go to the first one. Innovate. Innovation is no longer a luxury. Oh, if we do it, then, we have to. No, it is absolutely a necessity if your banks are going to be able to be a part of the future. It's not a buzzword. It is a strategic imperative. It's how you're going to chart new industries and new territories moving forward and being able to discover new value. So let's look at some fintechs right here in Lagos. They are leveraging the services of credit registry when it comes to AI, when it comes to machine learning, and they're building powerful models that are able to instantly assess a customer from just the point of go. They are serving markets that the banks, and you guys are my customers, that you traditionally completely don't serve because of the risk associated with it. But they have taken on that challenge and they are succeeding. So how will banks compete? Well, the beauty is that a smart banker knows that it's not about competition. It's about collaboration. We want to use technology at the greatest level and actually use it for our best asset, which is our people. We need to help our people to be able to move from the mundane work to creating miracles. So moving from mundane to miracle is the job of the smart banker. We want to deploy AI. We want to look at market trends. We want to create personalized financial products for our customers. And this doesn't come without some improved efficiency in the way we do things. So let's talk about another quick example here. If a bank were to use data and they were to learn that a customer is actually saving money in their bank so that they can buy a home, would you think that it would be a great idea for that bank to actually recognize that customer, personalize a pre-approved mortgage loan for them to allow for them to go ahead and get that home starting today, as opposed to saving up until later? That's the job of a smart banker. I'll give you a personal example. My child moved from Georgia all the way to California. That's about a 2,000 or so mile drive, and I drove it with her. Along our route, we stopped, we would buy gas. By the time we got so far along in Texas, the gas station where you normally would just buy outside told her that they wouldn't accept her card. She had to come inside. The attendant at the gas station says that they just wanted to see her ID. She showed the ID and she was on her way. So that was her bank making sure that it was actually her using that card, traveling from one side of the country to the other. Now, once she got to California, about a month or so passed, she's not working now. So she left her job from Georgia. So she didn't get a paycheck in her account the first month. Second month, she still hasn't yet found a job. So she also didn't get a paycheck. She logs into her bank application in order to just pay her bills. She has savings, and her bank had actually increased her line of credit. The third month went by. She still hasn't input an income. They send her a 0% interest credit card for 12 months. What do you think she thinks about her bank? That allowed her to now go ahead and get her things for her new apartment. And when she got her job while she's there, where do you think she put her money? In her bank. This approach, if we take it in Nigeria, is going to transform traditional banking from a model of just being a big, institution to one that is going to be dynamic for its customers. And the numbers prove it. Honestly, some of the institutions are already doing this, right? So the numbers prove it. I'm going to be able to pull up something here, just a moment. Here it is. So the Nigerian fintech startup drew over $1 billion from the venture capital market in 2025 so far alone. This is a testament to the growing confidence in the fintech and the banking collaboration industry. So innovation is not about just looking for the next shiny new thing. It's about seeing fundamental problems that your customers are likely to have or that are having, and finding a way to find and build financial solutions for them. So we'll move to the adapt. Adaptability, I also want you to think of this. This is a mindset for survival. So what I mean by that is that there's no longer this wait and see. As being here in Nigeria, a lot of the times we wait to see what the other lender does, and if they succeed, then I'll jump in and I'll do it as well. So there's no longer the opportunity to do that. The smart banker is going to be agile, and they're going to take some risks. Our physical compass, we talked about that. That's our technology and our IT. This is going to require us to create seamless and intuitive experiences for our customers. The customer today is expecting that. They want it to be as easy as one of their social media apps. I don't know if you guys remember, and some of you may not have been here, but WhatsApp, Instagram, and Facebook, they all used to be separate. I don't know if you remember then, right? But today, when you think of that, literally you can be on one application and you can share with all of them all at once. That's the type of experiences that the smart banker needs to think about when it's creating the solutions for his customers. That's the expectation. So if I go into my banking app and I want to pay, say, even someone I just met, but I have their number on my phone, why can't it be as easy as just finding the contact in my phone, saying, pay this person this? I don't have to ask for the bank account number. I don't have to ask for the bank that they wanted to. I just send it to them as a result of them being in my contact, a trusted number in my contact. That solution exists. It exists abroad. It doesn't exist here, but that is another way to think about creating seamless experiences for our customers. This is one thing that can be done in order to get us to be able to further adapt. We need to begin to create the digital footprint of our customer, looking beyond the traditional numbers, but actually understanding their behavior. And that's why I say starting to just seeing my daughter going from one place to the other, understanding that behavior now allows for you to introduce and adapt and be able to change and offer the best products for those customers. Because loyalty today is not going to happen through gimmicks. I remember some of the banks would say, oh, bring 5,000, open up an account, and we'll put you in ₦1 million, lottery or a raffle. Those gimmicks are no longer going to be what's going to attract a loyal customer. A loyal customer is going to be built based on convenience, and it's going to be built based on delivery of service. So the last one I want to quickly talk to you about is being able to solve the pro. We have discussed the physical compass. We know that it's about innovate and being able to adapt, using data, understanding the customer's behavior. But what is going to actually help us to be able to really win that customer over is being able to solve like a pro. And that's going to require the moral compass. This is where the power of the moral compass comes into effect. It empowers you to see beyond the transaction to creating testimonies. Your customers are going to be able to change their lives because of the way you serve them. The moment you look at their problem, whether it is for your institution, your customer, or your community, you can't just see the gaps. You can't just try to see the opportunities. You actually have to solve it. Because before you were a banker, sitting in here in this room, you were first a customer. Do you agree with me? And you are still a customer. Do you agree with me? So what I want you to do, I want you to turn to the person to your left, and I want you to tell them, I am a customer. Now turn to the person to your right and you tell them that I am a customer. And I'm going to follow the lead of our MC. I want you to pull out your phone for a moment. I want you to turn on your selfie image. And I want you to look at yourself and I want you to tell yourself, I am a customer. Now take a picture of that moment. This is going to be your calibration tool. You have a compass. Compass oftentimes needs to be collaborate, Oops, sorry. Compasses sometimes have to be calibrated. So that picture is going to be your calibration. I want you to remember this day, because one day someone in this room may be the CBN governor, right? Hello? All right, hello? But you got to calibrate, right? So I want you to remember that feeling from today. Have you ever had any frustration? Maybe because you've gone to your bank, you're already a customer, but they're telling you to fill out a long form because you want to open up another account, right? Have you had that frustration or confusion when you're reading the small fine print? Me, my glasses, now I have to put on my other glasses because the print is so small. The helplessness that you have or that you feel when you've made a transfer, but you're not sure if it has made it. And then before you find out, it has deducted from your account twice. Now you can't call them, but it's 3 days later, you finally get your one payment back. All these things, I want you, when you feel it, look at your picture. You have to tell yourself, I am the customer. That's how you will be able to innovate. That's how you'll be able to adapt. And most importantly, that's how you'll be able to solve like a pro. So from user experiences to your app, to the cost of your services, to the compliance processes that you put in place, even the security and protection that you're trying to put in place that you want to offer your customer. This is where the legacy of the smart banker will be forged. So it's not about your products, and I'll tell you that for free. It's not about the technologies that you adopt. It is about solving the problems for the people that you serve. Because there's one gentleman that I would like to say a quote from by Mr. Sam Walton, and he's the founder of Walmart. He once said that there's only one boss, and that's the customer. He can fire everyone in the company, all the way from the chairman on down, just by simply not spending his or her money and spending it somewhere else. So, honored inductees, members of CIBN, I want you to look ahead with me. The President, Bola Ahmed Tinubu, has set a very bold vision for Nigeria. He says he wants us to be a $1 trillion economy. The future is not that far-fetched. It's not just a dream. It's actually an audacious challenge that each and every one of us in this room has to deliver upon. But you, today, you are a smart banker. You are the financial leaders of Nigeria. You are the ones who will make this vision a reality. You are. So I want you to forge forward. You have a blueprint. It's a powerful, powerful blueprint that if it is done well, you will be revered worldwide. Innovate without hesitation. I want you to adapt with every challenge with resilience. I also want you to solve with inclusivity in mind because you are the customer. So with your compass, both the physical and the moral one, I want you to trust it. And when you feel a little uneasy, what are you going to do? You're going to pull out that picture and recalibrate because you hold the future. It's a bright future. And I want to congratulate each and every one of you. Thank you very much. The future is in your hands. Thank you.
All right, can we please keep that applause going? I think that was deeply profound, very, very insightful, very thought-provoking. And honestly, our takeout is very clear. And very clearly, we're all customers here today. And it's almost like saying, yeah, the man in the mirror. Keep looking in the mirror. You see yourself, think about yourself, and all the inconveniences you had when you have to think and innovate for the customer. We must innovate without hesitation. Before we said innovation requires our courage. Courage requires movement. And for you to move, you must not hesitate. So it's all, we need to just keep pulling it together. And she brought in the angle of the moral compass, which is really what holds our industry, the integrity, the trust. We need to have the physical compass, all the innovative ideas and all that, and make sure our moral compass is there in place for us to be able to deliver to the customer, and we must walk digital first. Ladies and gentlemen, I think my American sister has done a great job here today. And if you agree with me, I think you need to give her a distinct round of applause. She's truly American. Thank you, my American Nigeria, Dr. Jamila. Thank you very much. Well done. Ladies and gentlemen, I'd like to recognize a lady in our midst, a distinguished one, Mrs. Funke Ladimeji, FCIB, Chairperson, APWB, Main Association of Professional Women Bankers. You are very welcome. Ladies and gentlemen, we have come to that epoch-making moment where the over 1,000 plus people certification is going to happen. And these things happen only with the presidential seal. And I would like to call on the only global registrar across all institutions, the man that works with several quotations across the world. Any area of endeavor, he has a quotation for it. What's the quotation for innovation? I'll put you on the spot. I've not even tried to be like him because honestly, I'm not going to pass that exam and I don't want to fail at this stage of my life. So ladies and gentlemen, please join me in welcoming this global individual, my registrar, Akimora Akinyo, HCIB, ACIB, and I'm his senior, by the way.
Thank you very much. Please help me appreciate our anchor. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Thank you, very distinguished ladies and gentlemen. The great sage, Chinua Achebe, once said that when you see a toad running in broad daylight, it means if it's either chasing something or something is chasing it. But guess what? I live in a city where people run without knowing what is chasing them. Which city is that? Lagos. And we were driving in Ojota, and suddenly there was a stampede. People stopped. And then we're wondering what's happening. And my driver came to my side, Oga, Ekanle. Meaning, Oga, take off. What was it? A man was running from Odota, removed his shirt. I was running, I was saying, Wanti bereo, Wanti bereo, Wanti bereo. Wanti bereo means what? They have started. And everybody began to run. And so I joined this race. On getting to under bridge in Ketu, we met some policemen there who were saying, say what happened? Wanti bereo. Policeman removed his shirt, put on a mufti and hid his gun and started running with us. What are we doing? Wanti bereo. Well, we now got to mile 12. Somebody now say, wait a minute. Where is this guy? Somebody will say, Oga, you are the one who started this thing. Kilo Shele. I say, Chelsea Man Uti Bereni. Please clap for yourselves, wonderful people. And so we're running for time, so we'll make it very brief. Our iconic and charismatic president and chairman of council, a man whose vision and aura of candor continue to inspire us, a man of intellectual sagacity, and the one who has penchant for leaving a legacy of excellence. Please help me appreciate Professor Pius Dejolarewaju. Mr. President, please sit down. I'll present in a moment. Permit me to stand on all existing protocols as we begin this session. The main purpose of our gathering here this afternoon. Esteemed audience, it will excite you to know that this beautiful morning, we have a total of 1,242 inductees to be inducted. Please clap for yourselves. As you will notice, this is the second run, the stream 2 of the induction ceremony. Earlier this year, we had inducted 1,270, bringing total for the year to 2,512, the highest. Last year, first and second induction, we inducted a total of 1,222. And for students of mathematics who are here, we have done over 100%. Please let's celebrate our smart bankers. And so we have inductees in 5 categories. We have, as part of democratizing knowledge and expanding the frontiers, allowing more smart bankers to come in, we introduced several routes of becoming a chartered banker. And so we have the CB MBA route, chartered banker MBA route. And we have some people here who came through that route. If you're here, please wave. Thank you. Let's appreciate them. That is a 3-in-1 program. Okay, the alumni are Winky and me. Okay, you can join them and wave. Chartered banker, correct. So that's the 3-in-1 program that we run with Bangor University in Wales. You get Chartered Banker UK, Chartered Banker Nigeria, and MBA from Bangor University. Please, let's appreciate them one more time. Now, all those who went through that program, you need to respect them. You know how much they spent? 38 million naira. Just give them your alert, they will transfer the rest to you. And so because of the exchange rate, we had to be smart. And then we domesticated the same thing here. In any case, we are smart people, we are sharp people. And so we introduced the SMPACIB Chartered Banker route, where you go to Lagos Business School. We have a collaboration with them. If you have done your SMP, your AMP, your executive education program, you top it up and you become a chartered banker. If you are here, please celebrate yourselves. And then we have the MSc-ACIB, where you go to the university. This is a partnership of town and gown, where academics mix with practice. And then you study MSc-ACIB and you qualify with 2 qualifications. And today we have some graduates, some inductees who are from that route. Please, let's celebrate them. And then we also have those who wrote our exams. Please celebrate the champions. Make some noise for yourselves. And so at this point, we will get started as we begin the formalities of the induction ceremony. And so we'll take first the microfinance certified members, and this is where you have to pay attention to details, because if you miss out on the detail, you may be left out. All right, and so we have to follow instruction, right? Okay. So may I invite and request all inductees for microfinance certified members to please be upstanding. Please stand and remain standing. Now, please put on your stoles. Thank you, you passed. I thought I saw people moving here. I thought you would put it before I instruct you. Now, put on your stoles and then pull out your affirmation. You will read after me. I, please insert your name. Affirm before my family, friends, and colleagues, members of the banking profession, and the industry at large, as well as this distinguished audience, that, one, I will respect, promote, and abide by the provisions of the Act, policies, rules, regulations, and guidelines of the Chartered Institute of Bankers of Nigeria. I will adhere strictly to the code of conduct in the Nigerian banking industry, governing members of the institute, and the banking profession. I promise, with diligence, to keep abreast of developments in banking and allied matters, and to contribute to the programs and activities of the Institute. I pledge, with every sense of responsibility, to discharge my professional responsibilities with all sense of honesty, integrity, competence, and uprightness, and to do everything ethically possible to uplift the standards of bankers, the banking profession, and the banking industry at large. So help me God. May I now invite the President and Chairman of Council of our great institute to please be upstanding. Thank you, Mr. President. This is the opportunity you have to control your boss. The President and Chairman of Council, Professor Pius Oladeji Olarewaju, FCIB. Thank you. The President and Chairman of Council, Professor Pius Oladeji Olarewaju, PhD, FCIB. May I proudly present to you these brilliant members of the Institute who have passed the prescribed examinations and have fulfilled all the conditions set by the Governing Council for election as microfinance certified bankers of the Chartered Institute of Bankers of Nigeria, MCIB, with all rights, privileges, and obligations. Mr. President, I do present.
Thank you, our Global Registrar. By the authority conferred on me by the Governing Council of our great institute, I, Professor Pius Dejolarewaju, PhD FCIB, President and Chairman of Council, hereby elect you jointly and severally as microfinance certified bankers of the Chartered Institute of Bankers of Nigeria, MCIB. Congratulations.
Congratulations, congratulations, congratulations. Very distinguished ladies and gentlemen, you will notice while we were taking the oath of affirmation, some centers were being screened across the globe. So we have people gathered in splitter centers across the world, 36 states of Nigeria, United States of America, UK, Canada. Please, let's celebrate these brand new smart bankers. And so at this point, may I humbly request the very distinguished guest on the platform to please step up, join her president, and the inductees will file up stage here. You will start from the extreme left. You will receive your scroll from Mr. President. You will take a handshake and then return back to your seat. Yes, you have to pass. Okay. So that will be the order, and we will take it in quick succession start from the lady here, and she moves this way out, they go that way out. All right.
To be the best, number one and nothing less. Lead me to my destiny. I have waited patiently. I have vision, oh, I believe.
Just stop in here.
I know I can count on me. So stand up for the champions, stand up.
Please receive your handshake,
Stand up.
and then you go to your seat. Thank you very much. Congratulations. Congratulations. Congratulations.
All the champions, stand up. Stand up. All the champions, stand up.
So you have 1 second to take that picture, and you move.
Go, it's getting close. Now it's just who wants it most. It's just life, that's how it is. Because we have our strengths and weaknesses. Oh, I have vision, can't you see?
Congratulations across the globe. We celebrate a brand new smart chartered bankers. Congratulations.
All the champions, stand up. All the champions, stand up. Stand up. All the champions, stand up. Number one and nothing less. Lead me to my destiny. I have waited patiently. I have vision, oh, I believe. I know I can count on me. So stand up for the champions, stand up. Stand up, stand up for the champions, stand up. For the champions, stand up. Stand up. Stand up. All the champions, stand up. Go, it's getting close. Now it's just who wants it most. It's just life, that's how it is. Because we have our strengths and weaknesses. Oh, I have vision, oh, can't you see? I'm on the move, make way for me. So stand up, for the champion, stand up, stand up, stand up. For the champion, stand up. All the champions, stand up, stand up, stand up. All the champions, stand up. For the champions, stand up. For the champions, stand up. Stand up, stand up. All the champions, stand up.
So I just spotted twins who are chartered bankers. Congratulations.
Here we go, it's getting close. Now it's just who wants it most. It's just life, that's how it is. Because we have our
So we call them the
strengths
smart
and
twins.
weaknesses. Oh, I have vision, can't you see? I'm on the move, make way for me. Stand up, all the champions, stand up. Stand up, stand up. All the champions, stand up. All the champions, stand up. Stand up, stand up. All the
Thank you very much.
All the champions, stand
We are almost getting done with this segment. And we'll move to the chartered bankers segment. Please let's appreciate the president and the distinguished men and women on this top table. And so without much ado, I'd like us to move to the next segment. And I want to be very brisk about this. I feel like telling you a story, but I will keep the story because I know there's after party waiting in all corners of the state. And I'm getting signals. So I will not hold you. On this note, may I request all associates to please be upstanding, stand and remain standing. Stand and remain standing. Thank you for being smart. I was hoping that you will put the stole before announcement, but now you can wear your stole. Very smart bankers. And then pull out your oath of affirmation. Please make sure the stole is balanced on the right and on the left. Correct. You can now pull out your oath of affirmation as we do this together. So you will repeat after me. I, please insert your name. Affirm before my family, friends, colleagues, members of the banking profession, and the industry at large, as well as this distinguished audience, that I will respect, promote, and abide by the provisions of the Act, policies, rules, regulations, and guidelines of the Institute of Bankers of Nigeria. I will adhere strictly to the code of conduct in the Nigerian banking industry, governing members of the institute and the banking profession. I promise, with diligence, to keep abreast of developments in banking and allied matters, and to contribute to the programs and activities of the institute. I pledge, with every sense of responsibility, to discharge my professional responsibilities with all sense of honesty, integrity, competence, and uprightness, and to do everything ethically possible to uplift the standards of bankers, the banking profession, and the banking industry at large. So help me God. Thank you. May I now invite the President and Chairman of Council? The President and Chairman of Council, Professor Pius Oladejo Olarewaju, PhD, FCIB. May I proudly present to you these brilliant members of the Institute who have passed the prescribed examinations and have fulfilled other conditions set by the Governing Council for election as associates of the Chartered Institute of Bankers of Nigeria, ACIB, with all rights, privileges, and obligations. I so present.
By the authority conferred on me by the Governing Council, I, Professor Pius Oladejo Olarewaju, PhD, FCIB, President and Chairman of Council, hereby elect you jointly and severally as associates of the Chartered Institute of Bankers of Nigeria, ACIB. Congratulations.
Congratulations, congratulations, and congratulations, smart bankers, smart chartered bankers. Thank you. And so, very distinguished ladies and gentlemen, you can now describe yourself as ACIB. 1 minute ago, you cannot use that appellation, but now you are a chartered banker. You can do Yanga. All right, so let's set. We'll now start moving. We'll start from here and come up stage here. You will take the handshake, receive your scroll, and then proceed to take handshake and then take your seat. This will be the order. And so let's get started. DJ Claire, over to you.
All I do is win, 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 no matter what.
Oh, yeah.
Money on my mind, I can never get enough. And every time I step up in the building, everybody hands go up. And they stay there. And they stay there. And they stay there. Cause all I do is win, win, win. And if you going in, put your hands in the air.
Ludacris going in on the verse because I never been defeated and I won't stop now. You can hands up, get them in the sky for the homies that ain't making it in my folk lock down. I never went nowhere, but they saying Luda's back. Blame it on that contour. The hood call it Luda-yak. And I'm on this foolish track, so I spit my foolish flow. My hands go up and down like strippers' booties go. My verses still be serving, tight like a million virgins. Last time on a college remix, now I'm on the original version. Count me out. Y'all better count me in. Got money bank account. Accountant count me in. Make millions every year. The South champion. Cause all I do, all I do is win, win, win. No matter what. Got money on my mind. I can never get enough. And every time I step up in the building, everybody hands go up. And they stay there. And they stay there. And they stay there. Cause all I do is win. If you going in, put your hands in the air, make them stay there. Working in my low, head on the swivel, you know serving me's a no. Clean as a whistle as I pull out in my Rolls Royce. Yellow phone passenger, they see it, they say, oh boy. Steph Kelly back it up, my niggas call me loco. Down for armed trafficking, don't make me pull that fofo. Ask you what you laughing at, represent that Bud Light. Money, bitch, you better get your mud right. We come together, holding hands and holler Bud Light.
Congratulations, congratulations, congratulations.
You riding the what? We riding the night. Night you riding with me cause you wasn't riding right. No matter what. Got money on my mind, I can never get enough. And every time I step up in the building.
Congratulations, congratulations across the world.
And they,
Congratulations.
and they say, yeah. And they say, yeah.
Congratulations to our chartered bankers. Brand new smile. Fantastic. DJ Conte. Thank you very much.
It's my choice. You can dream if you can give it all. They are fast, I am faster. They are strong, but I'm stronger. I'm the best, so I pick up my chest. I twin, I swing, that's my twin. Give me the power to win.
Congratulations. Congratulations. I see a lot of young, very young, dynamic, agile, smart chartered bankers. Congratulations to you all. Congratulations. 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 The young chartered bankers, congratulations.
Trying to pull you down. Just believe and you chill. That's the way. It's not.
Our special guest of honor has observed that we have so many women and women are taking over, and we are happy for the women to take over.
Just
Congratulations to the ladies. Sharp, elegant, smart, chartered bankers. Congratulations. So once you have received your scroll from the president, you then shake the dignitaries and then move on. Congratulations. Congratulations, congratulations.
I've been now for day. Steady chasing the bar, they concentrate.
DJ Claire. Congratulations, congratulations, congratulations.
with my phone, here to win. It's my choice. You can dream if you can give it all. They are fast, I am faster. They are strong, but I'm stronger. I'm the best, so I pick up my chest. I twin, I swing, that's my twin.
No, it's Keystone. Give no. This is Keystone. This is Keystone. Congratulations to our smart bankers. Congratulations. Congratulations, congratulations.
But it seems like
Congratulations to our chartered bankers.
trying to pull you down. Just believe and you will achieve. That's the way. It's not. They are fast. I am faster. They are strong, but I'm stronger. I'm the best, so I pick up my chest. My dream, my spirit, and my strength to win.
Okay, I can see you in those meetings. And I want to pay homage to all inductees in the various cities where you are. Congratulations, I spot you from here. Congratulations, congratulations, congratulations. Graduates in a way, congratulations. Graduates in Asaba, congratulations. In Abeokuta, congratulations. All right, congratulations. 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 All right, congratulations. I see you from Uyo, from Calabar. Congratulations.
Hello, with everybody for help.
You can dance. It's your day. Why not?
Putting someone hello. Hello, deliver like I get hello. Them say I did go sell them. Them say I did go sell.
Congratulations, I see you. Congratulations.
Make you
Congratulations.
you get to power. Speak the past me, I'm not get to take it power. This to this me no power. But them quality, you know what we can do. I baby, I baby, only reason why them they call me Yolo. While you be fin, I'm still leading, kill anything. I know fitness. You know go fit in my shoes. I fashion give me shoes. Wanna see something be okay. I go make you show that. Say you get me power. Sweetie passes man, I get to change it. If you please me no power. What them falling we go assist people they do.
May I recognize the esteemed president of our immediate president, Dr. Ken Opara, Congratulations, sir. Thank you. Please join the distinguished men on the top table to congratulate our top new bankers.
I'll be on the phone. I need you tonight. I wanna make you show. Make me know the fight. No one sleep.
Congratulations to our graduates in the city.
I pull my, but I'll be
Congratulations in the city of Port Harcourt.
while I talk.
Congratulations to you
For my seat home.
in the Asian city of Kano.
I'm going down. I'm going
I also recognize graduates gathering in the city of Kaduna.
I'm going down. I'm going I'm going.
I recognize graduates from the city of ancient city of Zaria.
They shoot like some noise. They will put that body down. You got me falling truly. I just touched down.
All the way
They go down.
in Ibadan. Oyo State, congratulations. In Osogbo, congratulations.
Make me know the fight. No one sleep on no one sleep on when I hold back. I pull my eye.
Special recognition to graduate gathering in the Federal Capital City
While I'm talking.
of Abuja. Congratulations to you.
Hey, them go feel it. Them go money down. Them go bully.
I recognize
Them go
graduates in the Asian city of Osogbo in Osunke.
down. Them go bully. Them go.
Graduates gathering in the city of Jos. Congratulations to you. Also recognize our national treasurer, Dr. Peter Shades, joining us all the way from the Middle East. Congratulations, sir. Thank you for joining us. We appreciate you. Thank you very much. Also want to celebrate our second vice president. This is positional, but I share this with. Congratulations.
Need to be wise, you know, the leading from you. They ask them they look you, or like for me, like a two pack you. I think them by like Siaga, they shot the milli, a two pack you. I'm not there for your chit chat, you carry your matter, they do TikTok you. My gentle days on go, I know they go back you.
Our second vice president, Mrs. Motisola Seriswich. Congratulations. 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 Thank you for joining us. Your spotlight. Thank you. We appreciate you. Thank you very much. Thank you. Congratulations to His Excellency, the Governor, Deputy Governor of the State, His Excellency Prince Basiotu. Congratulations, Excellency HCIB. Congratulations.
Now you know. You know. Emma, you ball sent out. Now you know. Now you know. Emma.
Yes.
Ababola. This morning. Balling. Premium or not. Now you know. Now you know.
Congratulations to all our smart bankers. Enjoy the day. It's your moment. Congratulations. 1,276. Congratulations.
Money is fun. Blessings on blessings. Ababola. This morning. Premium or not. Now you know. Better know.
Graduate to Nagoya, I recognize you like the city in Nagoya. Okay, congratulations.
I must tell my mommy for ya. For the little things you they do when they make me go low. Yeah, you love me for your color. But the way you don't go, you don't where you don't do me, bubble. Don't run away from love.
Your guardians are naked. Imo State, congratulations to you. Congratulations, we can see you smiling all the way from Kaduna. Congratulations.
Can't stop sweating like sin I fight. We must settle this thing tonight. Come, let's just catch some feelings tonight. And if you tell me, say make up hello, always time what to do like solo. Hello, this love, no be talk and go. And because of you, I get to go talk.
Yes, let's do something, make the steps faster.
Something that you make a body, I make me spend this money, and because of you, I get to go talk. The feeling got me falling. Something that you make a body, I make me spend this money, This one has a little and Romeo. Original bungalow, then I'm here with the make from Chapeau. Love me tender, yeah. And if you tell me, say make up hello, always time what to do like solo. Hello, body me do this love, this love, no be talk and love. And because of you, I get to go far. The feeling got me falling. Get out of something that you need for body, I make me
Access worry, I know you will do that. Don't worry.
because of you,
Nothing to worry about. They are celebrating their host.
Me dey low, me dey bell. Too short to my me dey bell. Too sure you will go my day bell. Straight forward and look at the kill. Yeah, yo.
Congratulations.
247 me a day, yo.
Selfie United. Selfie United.
Ó ti pẹ́ tí mo ti sálé o, àbí láti Ìbàdàn mi sáré o, sáré o, sáré o, bí wọ́n mú pé wọ́n sáré o, ẹ̀yin tí mi ẹ jẹ́ ká jayé o, àyè kan ló wà kó sáyé o. Ó mẹ́rin àbàtẹ́. Ó mẹ́rin àbàtẹ́. Ó mẹ́rin àbàtẹ́. Bí mo ṣe ń jó rọra wò mí o, straight forward I'm not kàn ní o. Fún wọn ní jó bí ti sàn ní o, sàn ní o, adé o, dédédédé mo tún gbé.
You can make it. Now, why not? Access warrior.
Can tell you, bí mo ṣe ń jó rọra wò mí o,
It's like you.
I'm not kàn ní o.
Your day.
Fún wọn ní jó bí ti sàn ní o.
Got a feeling that tonight's gonna be a good night. That tonight's gonna be a good night. That tonight's gonna be a good night. Feeling. That tonight's gonna be a good night. That tonight's gonna be a good night. That tonight's gonna be a good night. Don't I say night? Let's live it up. I got my money. Let's spend it up. Go out and snatch it. Like, oh my God. Look out that sofa. Let's get on.
I know that we'll have a ball if we get down and go out and just use it all. Feel first down, I wanna let's go. Let's go way out, face out, losing our control. Nice. Ew. You want the party? Tahun aku pala-pala, iyo ko bagi dia pala-pala. Mula ko dyan simi jala, simi atas ako kami solo, kasi jodoh, jodoh.
President and Chairman of Council, Mr. President and Chairman of Council, may I have your attention?
Mr.
President and Chairman of Council, please wait there. Sit down. Mr. President and Chairman of Council, something great is happening here. Amechi Okobi is here with his beautiful wife, both of them getting chattered on the same day. Access warrior! Husband and wife chattered same day. Congratulations, DJ Ken, lift the atmosphere. We have space, now we have a couple. Congratulations. Access warrior. Okay. Correct. Now, Nade. Mr. Make-your is the head of corporate communications. Access. Back. Congratulations.
Sweet man, that yellow. I know people get you. If I speak English, you will go. You should just walk. I know what punish you will. I want to punish you.
You can sing, you can dance. Make it loud.
All right. Oh, yeah, baby, I now know. Finish one for me. Oh,
The party has started. Congratulations.
Which your spiral see, I see there like these
Yes.
I dedicate
I dedicate my life
to you like that.
Aha.
In the deep.
I never see you online. They worry me and they making me consign.
Congratulations. Amazing smart banker. Congratulations to you all.
We got to pockets tonight. Then it just came from my yeah.
Since you have just such a congratulations to you. In 2020, congratulations.
So I call your name and I say,
In Medjugorje, congratulations to our president, and in Tuesday, congratulations. Okay, you can move.
77 in my teeth, in my teeth. Yeah. Saturday with my guys. I got plenty for my mind. Right now I'm with my guy. I don't get them off my back. They don't see my focus. I love the don't give it. It's like it. I'm not gonna concentration. My guys don't follow. I'm gonna keep far away. I thank God for my dignity. My friends will be more.
Carry on my money, make you carry me go Sambisa. If I touch your body, make you touch under my shirt, nigga.
I tell your love don't like me, I'm gonna be like I'm for you. If I promise I show you, go carry I am.
Aha. We are
Go my pressure, body go my pressure.
take care, you are here. Graduate in Alpha in Nigeria State, congratulations. Graduate full city of NP, congratulations.
Your body na project. Oh, Malija.
Maradona, she won't let me corner. She won't give me format. Say Maradona,
The graduates, FCT Abuja, congratulations to you all. You can celebrate yourself as well. Why not? Congratulations, I see you. Thank you.
oh, collect, oh, wale, oh, one neck, Pakam, body to correct. Oh, no, any man don't forget. Money for person, oh, collect, wale, correct, Pakam, body to correct. And she love me, you know that.
I'm killing them shit. Because I swear to God, I'm killing them. Bro, we could put them like that. Oh, God, I'm not no fear, like that. Yeah. That's there. That's not there. That's there. That's there. You know, you love.
Thank you very much. Thank you.
So many money rush like you know me. Suppose me I want you, my love. Maybe someone just step inside nothing.
The president and distinguished gentlemen of the top table, you are not sitting yet. The press would like to freeze this moment. So may I please only ask that you step forward as we take this picture in honor of today.
London girl, she got to the bone. She wanna party up like London. Me, I just wanna have some food fun. So I got to go and the money call. I'm trying to do this now, so I don't need to do too much. But I'm in my elements. Bye-bye, no, yeah, can't do that. Money, madam, I look at the ladder.
Thank you very much. Let's celebrate our president and the special guest on the top table. Congratulations, congratulations, congratulations. Very distinguished ladies and gentlemen, thank you for your time. We had to do that because it's a long, large number of people that are turning chartered bankers today. And so without wasting time, would like to move to the next segment of this program. And this is where we present award and prizes to students who have distinguished themselves in the course of their study. The great scholar Aristotle once said, we have what we repeatedly do. Excellence, therefore, is not an act, but a habit. And so these ones have distinguished themselves with a habit of excellence. And so, but something is exciting, Mr. President. I need to say it up front. There are 12 prizes to be given out today. 12 prizes. Please, let's clap for the winners in advance. But guess what, Mr. President? Out of 12 prizes, 9 is going to the Access Warriors. How they did it, I do not know. Okay, so if we're set, I'm set. The first category of award will be to the best student in banking law regulation at diploma level. And this award is endowed by late Chief S.A. Adegbite, FCIB. May I now invite up stage, okay, the son of our late president, Mr. Wale Adegbite, is joining us virtually. So I'll humbly request our immediate past president, Dr. Okpara, to help present this award. This is the award to the best student in banking law regulations at diploma level. And the winner is Ojo Ezekiel Okpeyemi. Where are you? Thank you very much. The next category of award, our past president, okay, please, thank you, sir, is for the student, the best student banking law and regulation, also endowed by late Pa M.A. Kazim, FCIB. And so I'd like to humbly invite up stage the son of our elder statesman, Mr. Tunji Kazim, MD Frontier Advisory Partners. He was sitting here. He stepped out. Did he go far? Okay, let me pause and come back since he was sitting here. Okay, perhaps he went to the convenience. So I now move to the next category of awards, to the best student in ethics, corporate governance, and professionalism. And this is at diploma level. This award is endowed by 2 great men, Sir F.A. Ijewere. Please step up. Ably represented by Mr. Patrick Ijewere. Mr. Ben Ijewere, please come up stage. And the winner of this award is Peter Ejiro Grace. Peter Ejiro Grace. Apologies, some of the inductees are on the fourth floor, please. Mr. Deyemi, I'd like all the inductees receiving awards to be here now. They can't afford to be in other places. Peter Ejiro Grace, please step up. Step up stage. Thank you very much. May I now invite on stage Oloye Eson Ogunleye, who also endowed a prize on ethics, corporate governance, and professionalism. And the winner is Peter Ejiro Grace. Please step up and collect. See you all. DJ Claire, bring it down. Thank you. The next award is for the best student in fintech. And this award is endowed by the Managing Director, CEO of Premium Trust Bank, Dr. Emmanuel Emefiene, CON, FCIB. And the winner of this award is okay, before then, please let me bring up stage Mrs. Funke Ladimeji to present on behalf of Dr. Emefiene, who is joining us virtually. Please step up to present to her. Mrs. Funke Ladimeji is the chairperson of Association of Professional Women Bankers. Please, let's celebrate her. And the winner is Robert Asukwo, George. May I also invite up stage Ojo Ezekiel Okpeyemi to receive the award on behalf the award of Pa Eme Kazim. So Mrs. Ladimeji will present that as well. Please step up and pick your second award. Mrs. Ladimeji will present the second award. Please pick it up. The next category of award is for the best student in financing global market. And this award is endowed by Alhaji AOG Otiti, our past president, and his horn is here, Alhaji Akim Otiti. Please step up stage as we present this award to two deserving winners. We have a tie on the subject. And so the first winner is Fajori Ibukoluwa David, please come up stage, and Adeniran Oluwabukola Christiana, a tie on the subject. Please celebrate them, appreciate them. Adeniran Oluwabukola Christiana, please come up stage. Okay, so we'll move to the next category. The next category is for the best student in corporate financial services. And this award is endowed by two individuals. His Royal Majesty Oba S.A.O. Sule, past president of CIBN, and Mr. Bade Adeshino. May I invite upstage the donors, Mr. Temitokwe Shotuminu from NDIC, to please step forward. Is presenting on behalf of Oba S.A.O. Sule, whilst Mr. Taiwo Adeshino, ACIB, Head of Trading Treasury Group Sterling Bank, is presenting on behalf of his father, Mr. Bade Adeshino. All right, and the winner is Godwin Tochukwu Kingsley. Godwin Tochukwu Kingsley. DJ Conte, DJ Claire, give him Godwin. After all, this prize comes with money, if you don't know, not just the plaques. I don't get a lot. Godwin. All right, thank you. All of them will get a lot. The next category is bank management and strategy, endowed by our past president, Dr. Bayo Olupemi, FCIB, joining us virtually. And I humbly request our past president, Dr. Uche Mezayo, to please present on his behalf. And the winner is Olorunleke Oreofe Oluwadamilola from Access Bank. Thank you very much. Thank you, sir. The next award is for lending and credit management. Lending and credit management at chartered banker level. DJ Claire, bring it down. This award is endowed by two great men. First, Dr. Uju Ogubunka, FCIB. Let's celebrate him. Past registrar of CIBN. Please come up, take, sir. And also Chief E.M. Ekwenu, FCIB. And so Dr. Uju Ogubunka will be presenting the award for himself and for Chief E.M. Ekwenu, FCIB. And the winner is Abdulaziz Abdurrahman Babatunde. Abdulaziz Abdurrahman Babatunde, please come on stage. After all, banking is about lending. See the money lender. Dr. Uju Ogubunka, please present the two awards to the money lender.
I don't get a lot, God do it. And I don't pay my rent, God do it. If you want from my hand, God do it. If you want keep my joy, God do it. I say anything.
Money lender.
God do it now.
Thank you very much, DJ Claire. Bring it down. This next award is for the best student in applied banking. In those days, we call it practice of banking. And that this is serious. Do you know what I'm about to announce? You know. You don't know. Guess. Okay. This award is endowed by two individuals and one organization. So we'll take them in quick succession. The first endowment is from Alhaji AOG Otiti. Please step up stage, Alhaji Otiti. Alhaji Akim Otiti, to please step forward. There's problem. Oh. So, the winner of this award, I will call him 3 times. They can as well stay here and be receiving the alert. The first one, the winner is Ukelere Daniel Ukechukwu from Access Bank. No wonder this guy was smiling.
Are you gonna dance you? If I show you my money, are you gonna dance you? If I show you the way, are you gonna dance you? If I show you my pockets, are you gonna dance you? If I show you my wallet, I will show you the money. Baby, dance for you. Baby, move for
Thank you very much. So you just stay, don't worry.
Show you the money.
The next award is endowed by our past president, Dr. Shegun Aina, OFR FCIB, and he has directed that he be ably represented by a director of Okpolo, the Group ED of Champs Oatco, Dr. Oluyemi Oyenuga. Doctor, please come up stage. Doctor is also one of our brand new smart bankers who was inducted today. Congratulations. He's immediate past head of GX and is here to present the award of Dr. Shegun Aina to the best student in applied banking. Ukelere Daniel Ukechukwu, please step up. Are you looking at that? How many awards he's carrying on his hands? The counting, no, that's not all.
It's Mr. Baby.
Thank you very much. Just stay there. I now invite up stage to present this iconic award from UBA Foundation, Ms. Farida Momo. Please step up stage. As she's stepping up stage, she's going to be presenting the award on behalf of UBA Foundation. But guess what? This award is worth $500,000 naira. And the winner is...
If you know, you know. But if you don't know, now you know. Now you know.
Okay, now I know. Hold on. Come, young man. There's a tie on this award. I was saying somebody cannot be taking all this money now. Am I correct? There's a tie. 2 winners. Ukelere Daniel Ukechukwu, please speak your own. Congratulations. But there's still problem.
You know.
Ukelere Daniel Ukechukwu is from Access Bank. Now, the joint winner is Adeniji Abdulgafar Abiodun, also from Access Bank. I don't know. I don't know. Yeah. Allow City, please step up again. You need to present your award to Adeniji Abdulgafar. Please receive. Thank you. Thank you, Farida. Thank you very much. Please help me celebrate UBA Foundation. They've done this for 13 years consecutively. $500,000 to the winner. Congratulations. There's still one more. Okay. May I humbly request our Professor Shegun Aina to please help us present Shegun Ajibola to help us present there on behalf of Dr. Shegun Aina. Is this Shegun? Thank you very much. Congratulations. Thank you very much. Please, let's celebrate the winners. And so we move to the last but not the least. No, the second to the last. The best student in evolution and management of microfinance bank, endowed by LACO Microfinance Bank. And may I invite upstage the Director of Corporate Services, the Executive Director, Corporate Services, Mrs. Bako Gloria. He'll be ably supported by Mr. Oluremi Akonde, Director of Communications and Branding. Please step up. You can come up. You are the one spending the money. It's your money. Please encourage them. And the winner is Asifat Olalere Saminu.
I feel like I'm flying over the world. I feel like I'm flying over the world. The way you dance.
All right, let's make the presentation. Thank you very much. And the last award, DJ Claire, bring it down. The last award is to the best graduating student in microfinance certification program. And this is the overall winner. And this award is endowed by Action Microfinance Bank. May I invite upstairs Mrs. Omoyeni Melia, the Head Learning and Development Action Microfinance Bank. Please step up stage. Please let me encourage her. Great things are happening here today that I've never seen before. I will announce you just shortly. You know, we have seen twins who were chartered today. We have seen husband and wife. We have seen that Access Bank packed 9 out of 12. And this award is endowed by Action Bank. And the winner is Awe Oluwatobi Esther from Action Microfinance Bank. They claim their own this time. They've been giving the award to other banks. They said, no, this is our own. It's not claiming.
Oh, my darling. Oh, my darling. You know, I be loving you.
Thank you very much. Let's appreciate them.
Oh, no.
Thank you, DJ Claire. Bring it down. Mr. President, very distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, we'll now take presentation of goodwill messages, and in this order. Everyone delivering goodwill messages has just 60 seconds. So once I announce your name, your time starts then. All right. And so the first goodwill message we take is from Lagos Business School. Please permit me to invite the coordinator of the LBS ACIB Chartered Banker coordinator of the program, Dr. Nkedilimi Hienacho. Let's appreciate him as he comes up stage. An iconic scholar and with towering figure. Congratulations.
Good evening, good morning, good afternoon. Distinguished ladies and gentlemen, this is not an afternoon for long speeches. Thank you very much, distinguished president. Thank you very much, distinguished members of the high table. It gives us great pleasure on behalf of the dean and the entire community of Lagos Business School to congratulate you all on gaining this incredible heights. We look forward to seeing the great things you're going to achieve in financial services and all the improvements you'll bring to our markets and ultimately to our lives. God bless you all.
Thank you very much. And we appreciate you, Dr. Nkedilimi Hienacho, the program coordinator from Lagos Business School. Next, I will invite on stage, and I need a microphone here, all heads of academies who are here to present their goodwill messages to the president. This is the way we'll do it. The president will step forward. You hand over your letter of congratulations to the president. You announce the name of your institutions, and you take a bow. So, If you are here from Head of Academies of Banks, please step forward. Please, let's celebrate these wonderful people. Thank you. Stepping up is Mr. Kola Oluyemi from Sterling Bank. I know him, he's my own. Correct.
Thank you. Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, members of the high table. My name is Kola Oluyemi, the group head of Sterling Academy, and on behalf of Sterling Bank and with the special interest of the group executive of HR, Temidali, I present this goodwill message on behalf of Sterling Bank. Thank you, sir.
Thank you very much.
Made up of these
Please,
that
you will introduce yourself and present your letter to the president. Thank you.
All right, thank you. Good day, everyone. My name is Ukudi Ogbeche. I head the academy from First City Monument Bank. And on behalf of all of us, we want to say well done and congratulations.
Thank you very much, FCMB. Thank you and thank you and thank you.
I just want
You are right.
to say I love you. I just call.
Thank you very much.
Good afternoon, everyone, and congratulations to all the inductees. My name is Ogechi Eleojo, the Dean of Wema Purple Academy, and I say congratulations and well done to the CIBN. Thank you. So we'll present this goodwill message to you, sir.
Thank you very much, Wema Purple Academy. Congratulations. Thank you. We appreciate you. God bless you. Our regards to the MD CEO. Thank you.
Hello, everyone. My name is Omoyeni Melia, heading Learning and Development at Axiom Microfinance Bank. So on behalf, so on behalf of my MD and every member of Axiom Microfinance Bank, we say hearty congratulations to every graduate here today, and we say a big thank you and well done to CIBN for always partnering with us. So congratulations, this is a goodwill message.
Thank you very much, Axiom Microfinance Bank. Please help me appreciate them. Thank you very much. Thank you. We appreciate you.
All right. Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Makinde Jonathan from EcoBank, Nigeria, representing the head of the academy, Adebisi Fatima, and on behalf of the MD, Managing Director, Bolaji Lawal, and the whole of Human Resource Department, I'd like to say congratulations to you on your special day. Thank you.
Thank you very much, the Pan-African Bank, EcoBank. Thank you very much.
Good afternoon, everybody. My name is Bimbo Alabi from Keystone Bank.
Please clap for Keystone!
And I'd like to especially recognize and appreciate our chairman, Lady Ada Chukwudozie. Thank you very much, ma. So on behalf of the chairman of the board and the entire executive management and the staff of Keystone Bank, I present this goodwill message. Congratulations to everyone.
Thank you very much. Because our very charismatic chairman is here, we've got to take an iconic photograph to commemorate this day. Elegant, beautiful, charming, charismatic. Give it up to her.
Like no three words could ever do. I just want to say I love
Thank you very much, Madam Chair. And thank you, President and Chairman of Council. We may take our seats. And this is the last part of this segment. We'd like to celebrate some very special people. Everyone seated here today has been tutored and trained by someone. And so the teachers who trained the lecturers, the tutors, whatever name you want to call them, yes, they are here and we want to celebrate them. So I'd like to invite upstage, first and foremost, once a teacher, always a teacher. By the way, do you know that the word professor means teacher? And so I'd like to invite upstage one of our founding fathers, the leading light, Professor Segun Ajibola. He was one of those who tutored those who went to Lagos Business School. He's here today and we're happy to have him. Please step up, sir. I'd like Dr. Nkedelim to be also join. Please come upstairs to join the celebration as we celebrate those who made this happen. Please celebrate them. And then all the accredited tuition center operators. Please step forward, Mr. Kwemi. Alhaji, please step forward. Please step forward. You're not. Hey, Access Warrior. Miss Neka, please join us upstairs.
Essential. Appreciation.
Lagos, all ATCO, please step forward. All the teaching, all those who taught these students, please come forward. Please step forward. I use this ones as the point of contact for the teachers of those who made this happen. I'd like the president to please come forward in between and join this photograph as we celebrate our teachers.
Appreciation.
DJ Claire, put it down. Access Warriors, maintain. Stay. Freeze. Okay. I'd like Ms. Neka to please say in 1 second. Please say something.
Well, first, I want to thank the Chartered Institute of Bankers of Nigeria for all that you've done. It's been a pleasure working with you and collaborating with you. And in the times when we've had challenges, I have been so grateful for your response and how we've been able to work together. And to my Access Warriors, keep shining.
Access Warriors!
I'm bound, I'm bent, I'm broken. Access Warriors! I'm bound, I'm bent, I'm broken. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much. Wait, 1 minute. I'd like Professor Segun Adibola to also say a word. Access Warrior, all these access I'm shouting. Let me get a lato.
My president, distinguished personalities here. It's always an opportunity to be part of a mentoring team. Our generation was mentored by some individuals, our leading lights. Some are still around. Some have gone to the world beyond. So we take it as an opportunity to mentor another generation. And I'm happy being part of the CBA MBA, that is Bangor program, and the LBS CIBN linkage arrangement, and also at the university level. So I'm involved in 3 tiers of mentoring. And it's a happy moment to see those who have been privileged to be part of, to be here this morning, this afternoon. And it is my prayer that as some of us are opportunity to mentor you, you will also mentor the generation coming. And it can only continue to get better. Congratulations once again.
Thank you very much. We appreciate you. One more time, let's celebrate them as they make their way to their seats. Mr. President and Chairman of Council, very distinguished guests, ingrained in our DNA at the Chartered Institute of Bankers is the culture of appreciation. I would like to give honor to whom honor is due. But before then, permit me to invite Mr. Ezra. Those who are speaking, you also will have 1 minute. We want to hear from all our, inductees of today. Please let me announce their name. As you come up stage, you only have 1 minute. I
give
know you
the
have your
response-
script, but you have to abridge it because of time. It's also part of being smart. So abridge it as you come up stage.
Okay, to give the response on behalf of the microfinance certified bankers, I'd like to call on the MD CEO of Mosfim Microfinance Bank, Mrs. Folashade Frank Alarakmo.
Please give her one round of applause.
Thank you.
Let's encourage her. The more you clap, the faster she arrives.
Good afternoon, all. And good afternoon, the chairman. On behalf of my fellow inductees as MCIB, we want to say thank you. We appreciate you. We appreciate the tutors who have taught us, members of the council, our team tutors, various centers, and our special guests of honor seated here today. We appreciate you all, and we thank you for this opportunity. And as we go, as microfinance students who, as chartered bankers, we will going to use the thing that we have learned from today. We're going to imbibe it in our businesses. We pray, even as we live here today, that we are not coming for the ceremony alone. We are going to be true pesetas. We're going to show ourselves as a smart bankers. Thank you for the opportunity. Thank you so much. God bless you.
Thank you very much. Thank you, will be smart bankers. She has pledged on behalf of the microfinance.
Thank you so very much for that, Mrs. Folashade. Right, next we'll call on Mr. Ezra Angai to speak on behalf of chartered bankers. Is a senior special assistant on SMEs to the executive governor of Kaduna State. Mr. Ezra.
You have 1 minute.
Thank you. Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, the president. It is a distinct pleasure to stand here before you on behalf of my colleagues. I'm tempted to shout Access Warriors, even though I'm not from there. But that's how contagious your energy has been. So Access Warriors, big up to you and apologies to my MD. I hope I don't get sacked after this. Let me just quickly read what I had down because I think that the words here are important. The distinguished president, chairman, Professor Pius, esteemed council members of the Chartered Institute, highly respected special guests, our dynamic speakers, invited guests, and my fellow inductees. This institute has continued to grow in leaps and in bounds, and I'm deeply honored to be delivering these remarks on behalf of my wonderful fellow inductees. Today, we are not just receiving titles, we are receiving a call to duty, a duty to stand tall as custodians of trust, innovation, and service in a profession that is the heartbeat of our nation's economy. Over the years, the Chartered Institute of Bankers of Nigeria has been evolving as the conscience of the financial system, nurturing knowledge, entrenching ethics, and sharpening generations of bankers who remain the bedrock of Nigeria's economic stability and progress. On behalf of my colleagues, I salute this great institute. We are being inducted at a consequential time, a time when our nation is seeking economic stability, a time when the central bank is poised to drive resilience and growth through recapitalization, where high inclusion of women, where a high number of women are taking the lead at the helm of affairs, leading banks in our country. Our dear chairman is seated here as a worthy example of this. Nigeria today records unprecedented volumes of digital transactions, hundreds of millions monthly, worth trillions of naira. Technology is rewriting the rules of banking. But while innovation may transform how banking is done, ethics will always determine how banking is trusted. Without ethics, no system is secure. Without integrity, no bank can endure.
At such a time, our role as smart bankers becomes pivotal, not as passive spectators, but active builders of trust, enablers of enterprise, and drivers of national growth. This is why today matters. The Institute has not only equipped us with knowledge, but with a compass of character, adaptability, innovation. It reminds us that training without ethics is dangerous, but training anchored on ethics can transform economies. Looking ahead, we see a future where Nigerian bankers are not just participants, but pioneers, where the standards we uphold as chartered bankers powers recapitalized banks into engines of growth, extend digital finance to every community, and place Nigeria among global financial leaders. To our families, we're grateful. To our colleagues who encouraged us, thank you. To every accredited academy providing guidance, ADEX more provided mine, thank you as well. Please accept our gratitude. To our chairpersons of banks, MDs, and all, we thank you most sincerely. And to our inductees, I wish you a wonderful celebration today and wonderful careers ahead. Thank you so much.
Thank you very much. We had to indulge Ezra because, hold on, bring it down. Ezra is the special assistant to His Excellency Distinguished Senator Ubasani. And so, Access Warrior, that warrior that you shouted, you will pay. Please go and greet the president because he's representing, he also brought representation from the office of the governor. He's brought goodwill message to us today. Please let's appreciate Kaduna State Government. And he wrote the exam as a sitting essay to the governor. Please celebrate him one more time.
Excellent. Thank you so very much. And last but not the least, to give another response on behalf of chartered bankers, I would like to call on Mr. Ademola Idowu, Group Head Operations and ITS at FCMB. Please come forward quickly.
Bankers, we understand the language of investment. If you clap for others, they will clap for you. Let's make it louder.
Thank you very much. Good afternoon, everyone. All protocol duly observed. Leaders on the high table. I just read a small remark on behalf of my colleagues. It is profound honor and gratitude that we want to appreciate your presence at this memorable occasion. The induction of the LBSA CIB Cohort 4 into Chartered Institute of Bankers of Nigeria. Today is not just a ceremony, it is a milestone. It marks the beginning of our collective journey as recognized members of a profession that stands at the very heart of Nigerian economy and financial stability. We are deeply privileged to have with us a esteemed lineup of leaders who have variously spoken to us, whose presence today inspires us to uphold the highest standard of integrity, innovation, and excellence in banking. We thank you for honoring us. To my fellow inductees, this journey has tested our resilience and stretched our capacity. From the long hours of study to the demanding projects, we have grown not only in the knowledge, but in character. This induction is proof that we did not just go through the program also went through us. As we take the step forward, let us remember that the value of this achievement has gone beyond the certificates we receive. It lies in how we apply what we have received to strengthen our institutions, to inspire confidence in the financial system, and to contribute meaningfully to the growth of our nation. On behalf of all inductees, I extend heartfelt appreciation to everyone who has supported us, our families, lecturers, mentors, and colleagues. And besides, I saw Professor Ajibola. I used to be a very young staff in the bank when he was a senior member. Thank you very much, sir, for the mentor. Your sacrifice and encouragement have brought us to this day. May this induction not only mark an end, may it not mark an end, but the beginning of a greater responsibility, stronger networks, and higher aspirations for all of us. Thank you very much, and God bless.
Thank you, thank you, and thank you. Thank you very much. Distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, The great scholar Shakespeare once wrote that all is well that ends well, 1604. And so we are here to bring this program to a close, but not without saying appreciation to our very distinguished guest. Appreciation is application for more. And we cannot but thank our eminent personalities who have come to grace this occasion. And so may I humbly invite the president to be upstanding to help make special appreciation to our special guest of honor, who is here with us today, the chairperson of Keystone Bank, the enigma herself, elegant, charming, beautiful, charismatic, indefatigable, indomitable. Please give it up to Lady Ada Chukwudozie, the chairperson of Keystone Bank. We indeed appreciate you. Thank you and God bless you. Let's make the applaud louder. I noticed that it's the men that are clapping. The women are not even celebrating their own. Thank you. Whilst you were filing out, Madam Chair, you can please sit down, ma'am. Whilst you were filing out, Madam Chair mentioned to me that, wow, ladies have taken over. The men, are we happy or not? We are happy because inside a woman is what? A man. Inside female. Inside she is he. Let's celebrate them all. And next to be awarded, to be appreciated, is our guest speaker today. Please celebrate the Managing Director, CEO of Credit Registry, Dr. Jamila Sharif Ayedun. She did mention that the Smart Bankers Compass is what? It's a mindset. Okay, let me do something. Madam Chair, please, if you don't mind, please step up and flank the two ladies. Blessed are thou among Thank you very much. I want to use this, Mr. President, please sit down. I want to use this medium to appreciate indeed everyone who has made this event a reality. And I start with our iconic President and Chairman of Council, a man of honor and candor, a paragon of excellence, the one who is driven and passionate about changing the narrative and creating a large, longing legacy. He would always say that legacy is what you will be remembered, what you will be remembered for, either the problem you solved or the problem you create. But today we are solving problems, we're not creating problems. Please help me appreciate Professor Pius Deji Olarewaju, the 23rd President and Chairman of Council. You can make it presidential.
Okay. Okay.
Thank you. Thank you. There's after party. You will serenade us at that time. But let me thank our past presidents. In some climes, they call them ancestors. In some places, they call them forefathers. In some places, they call them progenitors. But you can see our own past presidents are young and young at heart. And so we want to celebrate Professor Segun Ajibola, past president CIBN, Dr. Uche Messiah Olowu, FCIB, past president CIBN, and Dr. Ken Okpara, who just stepped up. Please help us appreciate them, wonderful people.
It's crazy.
Like to celebrate our past registrars, and two of them are here. Someone said, well, we see Father, Albert Einstein said, we see Father because we stand on shoulders of giants. And so the foundation which they have laid is what we are building on. Please help me appreciate and make it loud. For Oloye Eson Ogunleye, FCIB, please stand up for recognition. And Dr. Uju Ogbonka, FCIB, PhD, please let's celebrate him. Sir, you want to say something in 60 seconds or less? Thank you. Please come. Mr. President, distinguished ladies and gentlemen, unknown to most of you, you kept speaking of bank customers. And I have been privileged to listen to you, to hear you. And I can testify that you've all committed to serving the customers properly. Am I correct? Am I correct? Thank you very much. I will testify any day that this is the commitment that you have made. And you didn't know that the president of Bank Customers Association is here with you. So I take this opportunity to thank you for this commitment. And I wish you the best in serving us. Because in serving us, you are also serving yourself. Because you have a bank account somewhere. I was in the banking industry. Today, I am just there as a customer. Tomorrow, you'll be there as a customer. So serve us well and serve yourself well. God bless you. Thank you very much. The customer is always king. And the customer is the reason we are in business. I am a customer. I'm a customer. We are the customers. Thank you. I'd like to celebrate and appreciate members of the Governing Council of CIBN here present. Please, I'd like them to please be upstanding. Mrs. Funke Ladimeji, Mr. Kwemi, and Mr. Pascal Unsoromotu. Please celebrate them. Who else? Okay, so to represent the members of the Governing Council, we appreciate you. Thank you for supporting the legacy agenda of our president. God bless you. Please take your seats. Thank you very much. All heads of human resources and representatives of banks here present, we appreciate you. What could we have done without you? We are truly grateful for your support. All our members, fellows, associates, and all the dignitaries who are here, we celebrate you. All friends of the inductees who travel far and wide from abroad. I know a family who flew in just this morning, and they are here today to celebrate this. Please let me celebrate Ajia very well. Ajia is you I'm talking about. She just landed today for this event. We thank you. We appreciate you. All members of the banking community, we thank you very much. We appreciate you. God bless you. Want to thank all management of CIBN, all members of the press. Please help me appreciate my colleagues. They're the ones who package this. The staff and management of CIBN, please make it louder now. So, I just did something. You know when you want to, you wet the floor so you can go straight. You have been chartered. You don't have certificate yet. Those guys can keep it. That's what I'm saying. Clap for them so they can release your certificate. Please make it louder. And on this note, I'd like us to please give everyone, those joining us on the virtual platform, I want to specially recognize our first Vice President, Dr. Dele Alabi. Please, let's make it louder so you can hear. In United States of America, the amazing Mrs. Mojisola Aseru Sweet. Please, let's make the applause louder from her. Right in UK. Can you hear her? Is it loud enough? She said it's not loud enough. No pounds for you. Make it louder. Please send the pounds to me. I will send to all of them here. I know the accounts. Consider it done. And then to our National Treasurer, Dr. Peter Shade, all the way in the Middle East, we celebrate you. Congratulations and thank you. On this note, I'd like to encourage us to please go. As we go as chartered bankers, remember what we have been told. The compass will not move you except you move. What you have and you do not use is of no use. Every object remains in a state of inertia except a force is exerted. Please go there and make a difference as smart chartered bankers that we are. On this note, I want to thank you very much one more time for joining us in this celebration. And I thank you for coming. Thank you one, thank you all. God bless you all. And I now yield the floor to Mrs. Oluyade for the closing formalities. Thank you.
Thank you so very much, my global registrar. And I tried to count all the quotes you gave today and I lost count. So I'll write checks for every one of them, but you'll be the one to sign. Ladies and gentlemen, we have come to the very end of this epoch-making event. And we started with prayer and then we'd like to close with prayer. And at this point, I'd like to invite Engineer Akeem Otiti to come and give us a closing prayer. A round of applause, please. And shall we please be upstanding?
A'udhu billahi minash shaitani rajim. Bismillahir Rahmanir Rahim. I would like to thank the Institute for making another year possible. I've lived through this for several years. Which of the favors of thy Lord will we deny? As we depart for our respective homes, destinations, we would like to pray to God to make it easy for us, to make it a safe trip, and all the people we've left at home, keep them safe. And when we return here next year, we pray that you protect all of us. And we pray that our nation will weather all the storms. A'udhu billahi minash shaitani rajim. Bismillahir Rahmanir Rahim. Alhamdulillahi Rabbil Alameen. Ar-Rahmanir Rahim. Maliki Yawmiddin. Iyyaka na'budu wa iyyaka nasta'in. Ihdina siratal mustaqim. Siratal ladzina an'amta 'alaihim. Ghayril maghdubi 'alaihim waladdallin. Amin. Subhana rabbika rabbil izzati amma yasifun. Wa salamun salim. Alhamdulillahi Rabbil Alameen.
Thank you very much. We take the national anthem as we close. National anthem. National anthem as we close.
CIBN them first, then national anthem. National anthem. Thank you. We wish us safe travels back home. And it's been a wonderful time having you here with us. God bless you and journey mercies. Call us to all the after parties. Registrar, you have all the dossier of where the party is happening. Please share.
Thank you, Mrs. Oluyadi, and thank you, very distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen. It has been a pleasure spending the day with you. Until next time, I wish you all the best and thank you. Enjoy the rest of the day. My name is Akeem Murakio. Thank you. God bless you. Enjoy your after party. DJ Claire, you can lift it up. Thank you.
Hi. I thank my God for blessings and letting me go, na na na. I wanna thank my fans for support and letting me blow, na na na. Lord, I give everything to you, my life and soul, na na na. I wanna thank my mom for bringing me into life, na na. I dedicate everything to you, my fans all over. See everything you see, now God they do, and I do everything I can, I know go slow down. Yeah, me do good, we on the show, make we dance, make we party. We no send nobody, let's party till morning. We no send nobody, get up and dance. We no music, like we no send nobody. Till morning.